Why not? I'm just gonna wait for it to roll in. We're live. Everybody's favorite good guy, Ty, Superman. Welcome to another live show. Why? Because we can. Because I have nothing else going on. So hey, why not? Buddy of mine, Toronto Fire Flavio himself, Mr. DiGiovanni, said he's bored. Ty, go live. Sure, why not? Camera's way too high for me right now. Way too high. Okay, not me, the camera. All right. Here's where I do the clicking around thing. Yeah, I don't mind going live. Why not? Why wouldn't I? You know, asking you guys shall receive. I'm not doing much. I'm just, meh, hanging around. Playing some games. Pretty much. Hope you guys liked the last video I put up there. Just sharing a, shut up, me. Sharing a song from a Flash game that I was just playing not too long ago, about an hour ago. And I heard the song and I was like, what is this? Okay, cool. I'm going to download that. So it's not really, you don't really pay for it. You just donate to the creator and then they'll do the track. So I got the track, baby. Now, doing the clicky around thing. Excuse me, don't mean to be rude. I will be right with you, I promise. Gonna do that thing with the stuff. So, okay. And we're live. Kaboom. Work for me, damn it. Work for me. Thank you. Just like that. Okay, now I've got to find Flavio and let him know I'm here. Excuse me a second, people. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just waiting for people in anyway, so there you go. Where are you there, Flavio? Hopefully everybody's doing fine out there. Send this to Flav and say, I got you, boo. We're live. Bam. All right. Just like that. Give that to Kev because the top two have to be here with me because that is awesome. And I will stop clicking around. I'm sorry again. I know it's probably potato graphic-wise going on right now or whatever, however you say that. Potato mode. Don't mean it to be. I'm going to get rid of this. Just wait for people to roll in, man. I'll say it again. I'm here because, well, hello to you, sir. How are you, brother? Asking you shall receive, buddy. I wasn't really doing nothing, man. I was just sitting here as it was, just playing games, as you saw. Hopefully you liked the last video I put up. I like putting up little Easter eggs now and again, man. It just keeps things interesting. I wasn't going to go live today, but hey, I don't mind. You wanted me to do it? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. This one's for you. Doing it. So, and for me too, because I was bored too, man, honestly. I'm going to go grab myself a nice shut the fuck up cup, and I'll be right back. So I'm just waiting for people to roll in. I will not be long. I'm just going to literally pour some cream in there, pour some coffee in there, and then we're good. So I sent this to Kev, too, so he should be rolling in. Flav says, so when you're bored, you can just go live and kill his time. Are you wearing pajamas? Yes, I will, and yes, I am. So I got jammy pants on. I got the jammy pants. I mean, it doesn't really match my girly hips, because nope. I mean, they're blue, my favorite color. They're not my Superman ones, but I mean, they're something. You gotta have something. So, excuse me, said Flat. I am going to grab some coffee. Money for nothing and chicks for free. That's right. Coffee. Yes, sir. See, it's funny, money for nothing and chicks for free. I mean, chicks aren't free, but it's almost like we're getting money for nothing because I'm sitting back doing nothing right now, not even working. So it's weird. Hey, that dude in blue, hey, what's up, man? Welcome back. I'm glad you're here because I was trying to, get a contact or something from you last time. So, how are you? Oh, sorry. Pinky's up, Winky, and Clanky. And yes, I'll actually sip it, Flab. I'm not going to drive you nuts. It's nice and chill tonight, isn't it? Ooh, it's still hot. It's good, though. My little The Rock mug, Dwayne Johnson mug. The Rock. Huge fan. Him and Shawn Michaels for sure. So, there we go. So anyway, what's going on, you guys? What is up? What's up? What's up? Right? I'm good. How are you? I'm doing great, man. It's been a pretty cool day. I've literally just sat here, like I was telling Flav, just sitting here, right here, playing like Flash games on congregate.com. That's not a cheap plug. It's just a site I go to. Actually, I like it. There's really cool games on there. Just, I mean, the simple stuff. I mean, just fucking whatever. It just passes the time. So, I mean, but I like that idea, Flav. I think you're right. You know, if I ever had spare time, which we all do right now, just go live. Just get out of your system. Now, usually, lately, it's been every 2 days I've gone live. So, I don't know. I just kind of kept up with it. You're absolutely right, Flat. I can't even speak right now. I haven't really spoken all day. Maybe that's it. But no, you're absolutely right there, Flav. I'm going to try to at least every second day, you know, because, you know that rule that I always have with once a week. I might just condense that. So, let's see. Blues, sad day for everyone affected by the Nova Scotia shooting. Of course, yeah. It's been all over the news. Try not to talk about anything too negative tonight, but because it's just chill, right? But yeah, it's pretty tragic, man. There's one RCMP officer that was murdered. The numbers, I guess, keep going up. I saw it on Facebook. Now, believe me, everything you see on the internet, not always true, but it's sad, man. Like, I mean, this up around here in the Maritime provinces, I'm very proud to be a Maritime Canadian for sure, because we're tough sons of bitches. First of all, I'll get to your question there in a sec, Flav. We're pretty tough around here, but see, the thing is, you know, like, this has been a huge spike in like murders. Obviously, for obvious reasons, I lost a buddy too. It's just senseless violence. They released the guy's name. I didn't recognize it, obviously. Read the story, read how things transpired. Soon enough, they'll just plaster that all over the news and give you a detailed report as to the play-by-play as to what happened, right? I don't, not tonight. Pretty much all day, man. I just sat back, like I was saying beforehand, playing some Flash games and listening to some tunes. I've been finding some really cool stuff. Really cool tunes playing in the background, too, by the way. I've got my Stingray on. It's what channel is that? Classic Rock, so there you go. A little bit better than what I was playing before. I'll get to you in a second here, Flat. You know, just sitting here relaxing and kind of, the last few days I've been contemplating everything and trying to keep my mental faculties, in shape. You know what I mean? I've been searching up a lot of stuff. I've been studying some stuff because I've had time, So I say for the last 10 hours straight, I've been sitting right here. This chair is bugging my ass like you wouldn't believe. My tailbone is going to fucking protrude here in a minute. But honestly, though, and watching all that transpire, like manifest out of nowhere. Oh, it's a shame. I guess it happened not too long ago. So my heart goes out to everybody in Nova Scotia, the neighboring province to where we're at. God bless them all. Victims, their families, their friends, everybody affected. Heard 10. Yeah, me too. Yeah, that was the last number I heard. Anyway, so, excuse me a second. So we'll try not to be, all about doom and gloom here. I don't really plan on staying here too long, but because again, this is really hurting my ass. It's one of those wooden chairs, you know what I'm talking about. So cheers to all of them. God bless them. It's just, murders by gun are really starting to spike up, and that's not Danny died. Oh no, Donnie. That's how Robichaux died. Yeah, he got murdered along with 2 cops. It was him and his girlfriend and 2 cops. I knew 3 out of 4 of them. So, but getting back to Flav here. So they decided to open their doors at BP. I won't say the name, but I can say the initials. I'm sure they're doing takeout. Yeah, they've been doing takeout delivery the whole time, actually, that I've been off. So God bless them too. That Donnie, my buddy Donnie, my boss Donnie, him and Jay, my other boss there, and Pete, the guy you've seen come in here once in a while. They've been flat out. Tammy's been there too. It's unreal. I try to stay in contact with at least Donnie quite a bit. I don't really talk to Jay that much, but Donnie said he's doing pretty good. So far so good. It's not too overwhelming, I guess. Because if it was, I mean, I'm just down the street, so I'm sure they go, "Hey Ty, you busy tonight?" And as much as I'd hate to, it all depends on the situation, really. I mean, if they're getting hammered over there, then if I have to suit up and put my face mask on, then so be it. But they laid me off March 17th, so St. Patrick's Day. I've been off since then. I've been sitting here looking the fucking same four walls, man. Lisa was laid off from her work a couple days prior to that, but we've been off together. So, I mean, it's been nice. At least we get to spend some time at home. We're pretty much used to that anyway because we spend a lot of time together. So she might tell you differently, but same spot. How about that? Same spot, same timing. Usually our schedules are like this. So, I mean, it's, because she's days, I'm always nights. I just saw you asked me why they laid me off. I'm just the main closer. I was the guy that closes at the building, last one out at night. So they didn't really need me at that point. Because I don't know for sure, but I'm sure they're closing earlier than 1 or 2 like usual. So they've got a good enough crew there that, they're surviving by just takeout and delivery. Now, if it was dine-in too, which obviously it can't be, that'd be a different story. You'd have to have full staff in there. So they just had to downsize their staff, lay me off. And I always have a job to go back to. It's no big deal, and I'm very thankful for that. It's a tough job, man. That's a real cook job right there. Say what you want to about the place. I like it there. I hate how much I have to do, but I like my job. That's why I'm still there. So technically I'm not right now, but all the checks and everything that have been helpful, like the benefits and everything, they've been coming in, so EI, working like a charm. I am not complaining. Flav says the active shooter is scary shit. Yep, absolutely. I hate guns, man. I always did. I'm a crossbow guy. Bow and arrow, crossbow. Maybe a hatchet, throwing knife. That's my gig. That's my thing. Blue says the shooter was shot and killed last time I checked. The numbers were 16. Yeah, I was reading 12 last time. I think or 12 or 14 anyway. Anyway, let's not talk about that. That's rough. Damn 10. So Donnie Robichaud. So how convenient working. That's why. If you get called in, you'll have to return the 900. Yep, it's true. See, I don't want to have to do that, but I want to be there for them too if they need me. Now, I'm not volunteering because I'm actually kind of digging this. My body gets to rest. All 4 of my major injuries are so far so good. I have my good and bad days with them. I'll be honest, I have to soak in a hot bath just to make sure that, my muscle structure is okay. Being inactive like that, it's painful. It really is, especially if you have chronic pain. It's not a fun time. Flash says, me too, but I'm working again. I'm glad that you're getting calls, though. I mean, if I had it my way, Flav, you'd be staying home, man, for obvious reasons. But, and plus you get a newborn, man, I'd be spending all my time with, a little guy like Michael. I would, that's amazing. I hope he's doing well, and the wifey, too. I hope they're doing all right. I saw that he's getting his little teethies in. That's awesome. That's a cute picture, man. That's amazing. Not even 6 months yet. You know what I mean? That's awesome, dude. Well, hopefully his mouth won't be too sore. Trust me, I know what that's like. My teeth are horrible. That's another chronic pain I deal with. Through no fault of my own. I don't do drugs as much as people fucking look at me and say, "Hey, look, you look like a meth head." I don't do drugs, man. It's just soft and handle issues versus old spinal injuries from a long time ago. Whoa, fuck yourselves. Let's see here. Flav says slowly getting out, but it's hard to breathe outside. Yeah. Well, especially in your case, I imagine it would be. The air quality is different. See, now it's funny you said that. I'm glad you said that, Flav. Things have changed, haven't they? Because around here we're closer to the seawater. Yeah, well, whatever. Not so much inland. Oh, I'm inland now, but things have changed, man. You can feel it. There's something, you can feel it in the air. The atmosphere's changed. You're right. I'm real glad you said that. We're thinking the same thing. But if you notice a physical difference, then yeah. And of course you would. I mean, I'm glad you're all right. You know what I mean? Because I was really fucking worried about you. Like, I was sitting back here. I was like nervous because I was talking to Lisa about it. And, I'm just like, fuck, man, I hope he's all right. I can't have my boy fucking, you know what I mean? So, Flab says my lungs were so used to the pollution. It's true, man. There is a lot of pollution around here, isn't there? I remember the smog. Yikes. Here I am sitting here smoking. But now the air is pure. My lungs are fucked. Yeah. That's the unfortunate. That's the unfortunate part. Bodies get used to. I get goosebumps thinking about it. Like, straight up. Of course, they keep us all inside so they can change the outside on us. That's all I'm willing to say on camera. But, Jesus, I don't know, man. He says, after COVID, I lost 45% of my lung capacity. Jesus Christ, man. That sucks. We lost you? Yeah, it's probably YouTube doing the stupid shit again, man. Hold on. Give me a second. Hang on. I'm just going to double check something. See, because I don't know. Okay. Might be my end, might not be. So, who knows? Okay, I don't need that on. Let's get rid of that. Also, okay, well, there's not much I can do about that, buddy. Okay, I'm just watching okay, there we go. Also, from earlier today, I was trying to mess around with buffering in and out. Okay, sorry, man. I mean, there's not much I can do. It's the same old shit. I think my PC tower has had it with streams. So, hopefully I'm okay. Am I okay now? Everything good? People come back in, so I guess. All right, well, you're just going to bear with me, folks. I'm sorry. Sorry, Neverland. If you can hear me at all, and if I'm coming across okay. Yeah, okay, good. Also today, and that sucks about lung capacity, man, Again, I can't have my boy, one of my main fucking guys for this fucking channel. You're not going to fucking leave me doing this by my fucking self. I'll tell you that. Ain't going to happen. Said a few prayers for you, Flab. That was, as soon as I found out and as soon as he told me, I was saying fucking 5 Hail Marys for you. No, man, I love you, brother. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, Like, that sucks, that's not right. Yes, in my opinion. I really care for the ones I care for. And when I say that, I mean I really care for it. You know what I mean? Shoot me. For what? Being a nice guy, being somebody that's considerate of somebody else, you know what I mean? Especially the ones I really love and care about. And especially the ones that have supported me the whole fucking time. You know what I mean? So, getting back to what I was saying, though, I'll try not to gush too much tonight. I don't know, I feel sentimental. You know what I mean? Oh, magic carpet ride. Imagine that. Steppenwolf. They said, can we go to magic carpet? That ain't gonna happen. Yeah, so I was messing around with some settings on YouTube here earlier. Yeah, like 10 hours ago earlier. I managed to, where's Lisa? She's in the bedroom. She's watching her brand new Fire Stick. She bought a Fire Stick for the TV, so that's cool. She's, I hope she's probably watching me right now. Who knows? Hey, if that's the case, honey, can you give me a glass of... No, I'm good. Nope, she's in the bedroom and doing her thing, and like I said, I've been out here doing my thing. So yeah, about 10 hours ago, I was messing around with some settings on YouTube here, and I was trying to stream. What I was trying to do in the first place there, Flav, actually, the last video I just posted up, like not even an hour ago, the song from the game. I was playing the game, and I wanted to actually stream the game on my screen. So I downloaded OBS finally, and I'm messing around with some settings, and I can get it to work. I just can't get it to stream properly on YouTube yet. So I'm looking into it. Don't worry. I just don't know if my PC tower can handle that. Like my actual computer box. I don't think it can handle it. You got PS4? No, I don't. I have an Xbox One. I almost wanted to buy a PS4. Who knows? I mean, let's wait till this bullshit's over and anything's possible, right? So depends on how much we owe back the government for giving us free money, right? So you have an Xbox One too. I thought you did. I mean, you gave me your gamer tag at one point. It was like Homeward Nut 36 off the top of my head. Not too bad, huh? But it didn't work. I don't know why. I'm just listening to satellite radio on my satellite right now on my TV. Just like my PayPal there, Flav. And no, that wasn't an e-beggar. That wasn't a plug. Just the same thing as my PayPal, Ty the Chosen One. That's my gamer tag on Xbox. It's not hard to find me. You have a news and it's all. Oh, okay. No, that's fair. I haven't played PlayStation in fucking forever. The last PlayStation console I think I played was a PS3, and I was at a buddy of mine's place like fucking when it first came out years ago. I don't know. I've always stuck with the 360. You know, I was a huge PlayStation fan, though. I'll tell you. Oh no, and back then I preferred PlayStation as well. I mean, like especially the PS1, like Final Fantasy VII. Oh, that fucking game's awesome. The remake, oh my god! I'm watching it on here on YouTube, and I'm going, oh my god, drool from both sides of my mouth. Awesome. Wow. Took them many years to develop it. Way to go, Square Enix! I must say, excellent work. I bought this for $100 at a pawn shop. It's funny. I bought my Xbox One after I've had the 360 ever since it first came out, basically. Just after the arcade version, like the Xbox 360 version of it. I went through three 360s, 3 machines, because they all Red Ring of Death on me. Actually, this is my 3rd machine, so I went through 2 of them. I'm sorry. And this one's been working ever since, and I got that a few years ago. But the Xbox One that I got was for my buddy Eric. That would have been 3 years ago, 2 years ago. He used to live right up here, and used to be our landlord, actually. The same guy that was responsible for getting us hardwood floors after the water damage. Anyway, he used to be our RM, our superintendent for the building. He doesn't live too far away from me now. Still works at the music store, that guy. He gave me this Xbox One for $200. He threw in a controller, and it's been working ever since. It's pretty cool. Hey, Trav, how you doing, brother? Trev, applause your version of Outside. Yes, sir. We're singing that. Or you can play it and I can sing it or whatever. I can't play. So trade off. We're doing it. Dude. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. Yeah. Trav just did a version of Stained Outside. Sorry. Did I say Shine Down? I can't speak. Anyway, if I did say Shine Down, I'm sorry. Did a version of Stained, the song Outside. Sweet. One of my favorite songs. You're a man of your word, buddy. You said you were going to do it. And you did it. Flav says, I love that pawn shop. Whereabouts is that pawn shop? It's just in town? Don't say where. Well, obviously, but pretty close to where you are. Well, I used to go to pawn shops, too, just to shop around. I've never honestly bought anything from a pawn shop or turned anything in. So, I don't know. It's just always kind of cool to see what's on sale and what's on the market, I guess. Pawn shops kind of weird to me because, people, they need money sometimes and they put away their stuff and then they go buy it back and then it's gone because it's been sold. I don't want to be that asshole that buys that product or the whatever that they put up for sale so they needed money. So it's still there. So I don't know. I'm a different cat. I'm just a weird creature. Travis says, sounds good to me. I'm down. We're doing it. We are doing it. We're doing it. That was cool, man. Thanks for posting stuff like that, I saw a version on the side when I was watching you on your channel there. There's another video up, and it says you did Everlong. I haven't seen that one yet. I want to see that. I bookmarked it. Yeah, when I say I watch it, Trav, I watch it. No pressure. Don't get nervous. It's just, literally. Oh, broski! Scott, what the hell you doing here? Or should I say Kobe Bryant? That was funny, man. That was cool. What's up, Scotty? How you doing, man? I love you. No, Toronto Fire himself here, Scott. He said, hey, I'm bored. Why don't you go on camera? Go live. Here we are. Why not? Been sitting here on my fat ass playing some Flash games. And Scott, Scott, you'll appreciate this. If you go back in my last video that I just did maybe about under an hour ago, I posted up a video game song or a song or a soundtrack from a video game. That's pretty much what I was playing. It's just an idle game, whatever. Idle games are different. You know, you have to actually like idle games in order to play them because it takes time to sit there and, you know, you're playing for hours and you don't even know it. So now, thankfully, with Flash games, you can go pull up another tab and go, you know, do your banking or, you know, check your email if you want to, and it'll still. It's one of those games that, anyway, just go check it out. You'll see for yourself. But hey, I'm glad you're here. You know. But yeah, so I've been seeing some other stuff of yours there, Trav, that I noticed I haven't even watched yet. So I'm gonna go watch that. Probably, I don't know if I'll do it tonight, but I'll definitely do that. They're bookmarked. I'm subscribed to your channel, brother. And I thank you for the subscription back. Even though I don't really care about that stuff. But hey, as long as we know each other, it's all good. Cheers to that. I might have to get another fresh cup of shit to fuck up. I know it's midnight my time right now, or our time, I should say. Yeah, whatever. I'm a rebel. What are you up to there, Skipster? Playing some games tonight there too, brother? You know, I got Scott on my Xbox too. You know, obviously, you know, we try to get a hold of each other. I really miss you though, Scott, man. Come on. You know, hopefully you haven't been licking the same spot in the wall like I have. You know, I'm pretty sure you have though, because, you know, you and I are both like out there, go to work and get it done type of people. So, you know, Scott's in a different city than I am. I won't say which one, but yeah, it's unfortunate. It's not the same one that Lisa's from, but it's the other one. That's all I'm gonna say. Hopefully everything's going all right. Oh, wait, no, it is the same one Lisa's from. What the hell am I talking about? Scott, I don't even know what the hell's going on anymore. What day is it right now? Like, straight up, like, seriously. Scott says he's doing some Borderlands. Borderlands 3, oh yeah. Love the first one. You know, I have the second one. I play that on occasion, but it's the pain in my ass. First one I loved. Yep. Every time I think about Borderlands, I always think about Cage the Elephant. You know, that song. It's kind of funny. But anyway, it is what it is. And Broski says, I'm missing getting out, but I'm pretty good at entertaining myself. I would hope so. Yeah. Because you're a pretty entertaining guy. And if you're doing that, make sure you put your curtains up or down. Or yeah. Hair flip. But yeah, all kinds of time for that, right? Travis says, well, I'm up to 21 videos now. I try to put one out weekly. Damn right. Yeah, you're doing great, man. I mean, there's only a few of them I haven't caught yet, so I plan on catching up. So how about that? Scott says, lots of different games, you perv. Hey, you come on. Look at what you typed. I'm gonna say something, man. It's YouTube. We're live, baby. We're live. No, that's fine. You know. Well, hopefully everything's going okay in your world, there, Skippy. You know, I sure as hell miss you in mine. I'll tell you that. You know, once this is all said and done, we're gonna have to have another fucking drink over here. God damn it! Or I can go there. Anything's possible. And as soon as I figure out the work schedule, if whatever that's gonna fucking happen, you know, we'll figure something out. But yeah, Trav, for sure. I'm gonna catch the other ones that I both bookmarked them physically and mentally, the ones I haven't seen yet. So I'll be watching you, kid. I'll be watching you. You know, it would be nice for me to put out some musical stuff too. I can't play very well. So, and I'm not going to subject you guys to me pinging away and playing my favorite song. No, wait. You know, it's almost like me doing this, right, Flav? I'm doing it on purpose. Relax. Goose fraba. Easy. Just like me sitting here going like this, talking, bringing it to the mouth, and then not even sipping it, talking. It's the same thing. It's annoying as fuck. So I'm not going to subject you to that. So there you go. That's why I don't pick up the guitar and play, because I typically can't. Ask Skippy. He knows. He's been here. Same fucking 5 songs, maybe 4 songs. Yeah, who knows? I mean, I might, you know, I have time, so I might pick up and dusted off a little bit. It's a nice guitar. It's a large-bodied Epiphone. You know, it's a classical acoustic guitar. I got that along with McQuaid, where Eric works. I'll say it. Eric's a really good buddy of mine, Mr. Giggy himself. Got it from that store from his boss, who was an old friend of mine, Scary Larry. Got that for literally $333, wholesale price. The guitar, the case, a pack of picks, and the capo all came with it, and a tuner. So I have to buy a new tuner, though, because my old white one, it's digital needle, I've got to buy an actual real tuner. That was just pretty much a temporary one. So it's been pretty cool. You know, it doesn't come out of the case that much. It's still in mint condition because I don't fucking play it that much. So I'm smart enough to tune down the strings, though, because you don't want the neck to bow. I mean, Eric's already fixed it once, so I don't know what the hell happened to it at first. It just, you know, sometimes things just warp. You know what I mean? Now that I'm kind of sort of getting into editing, which I didn't want to fucking do, it's a lot of work. I never said I was qualified to do this or it. So, yeah, that would be a pain in the ass. There'd be a lot of takes for sure. I use Open Studio for like doing like, you know, the intro and all that stuff and smashing videos together for vlogs now. Plus I've downloaded OBS. I'm still trying to learn how to stream from that so you guys can see finally what's on my screen. I know you guys, it's a lot of people have been, well, some people anyway, have been making comments and messages and stuff. Actually, mostly private messages on Facebook. It's like, when can we see your screen for a change? You know, because you always keep saying it and never do it. Yeah, I'm pretty much, you know, that's me lately. You know, Mr. Do as I say, not as I do kind of thing. You know, the ghost pepper for a great example. I don't know. I haven't really figured out the streaming aspect of OBS Studio yet, but once I do, I'll start plugging in more content. I don't know, just playing a game or something, or like, you know, even just watching YouTube and like showing you guys something cool live, like when I'm streaming it, or anything's possible. Like whatever, I don't even care. So anything, I don't give a damn. As soon as YouTube lets me, you know, finally. Oh my God, it's Jeremy. How are you, brother? I haven't seen you in a long time. I miss you to death. Yep, like I said, this chat room, everybody keeps coming in. It's like the who's who of who's awesome. You, sir, are one of them. Damn right. My older brother Scotty's here. My buddy from Toronto's here. We got Trav. He's my buddy. He's here. Things are looking up, buddy. Man, it's so good to see you, man. You know, how you been? How's everything going? You know, like, I haven't talked to you in a dog's age. You know, how's the woman? You know, and the wife and kids. Or whatever you have. Hey, I haven't talked to you, so catch me up, man. Let me go grab another fresh cup, okay? I know it's like midnight, but I'm a rebel. Fuck it. So, excuse me a second. I'll be right back. Good to see you, Jeremy. Mr. Finney. Yes, sir. Oh, and by the way, just in case, tonight we are drinking on some international French vanilla. So, Kev, if you're watching, you know, hopefully he's probably asleep by now. But anyway, that's where he goes asking, what do you put in your coffee? That's what I'm putting in my coffee. All right. Sorry about that, my fine folk. Going right back to the camera. Cheers. Clink. Pinkies up. You know the drill, Jamie. And Skippy, of course. All right. I keep forgetting you're out there now. Yeah. Let's see. No, it's good to have you here, Jamie. You know, I really miss you. Love you to death. You're a real sweet guy. You know, I'm surrounded by sweet people right now. This is fucking, you know, people I personally know and love to death. So, hey. Fuck you, pandemic. You don't win this round, we do. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, you damn right it's nasty. Well, fuck, I hope so. Man, sure is good to see you. Pleasant surprise. See, that's you never know who's going to show up, right? I just put the links up, and since we all have time and we're all bored to fuck, might as well pick on Ty for a bit. I welcome that. Let's see here. Trav says, "Man, I checked out Ted's channel. He eats some crazy shit." Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Doesn't do it anymore. He's completely out of the game. But apparently there's a lot of drama and bullshit and all that stuff, especially with hot sauces. I guess I don't know the full story. You'd have to ask Ted. But fuck, I don't know how the hell he did it. And there's just like a library full of this stuff. Like he does like one pepper review each, and he's like, there's hundreds and hundreds of videos. I remember seeing some of that the day of, because I've been watching him since a long time ago. He's nuts, man. Like the Scoville unit scale is off the charts, and he's sitting here just fucking, he'll say, "Oh God, I'm scared of this one. All right, let's do it." And he does it. So we watch him suffer. I couldn't do that, Plus the insects he's eating and stuff like that. Oh God, nope, not happening. Not happening. Some of the videos I watch, and he's eating like bugs or scorpions or both the peppers and the actual insect, and I have to like stop it halfway through. I can't watch it. People puking on camera. No thanks. Nobody's gonna hold my fucking hair. I'll tell you that. Gross. He's the man. He is the man, though. I give him respect. I give him a lot of respect and love for what he's done just to entertain us. Like that's Jesus. I probably took at least 25 years off his life right there. Oof. His beard times are great, though. I recommend the beard time with Ted's. Jeremy says she's good. We're surviving out here, okay? Good. I'm glad you guys are all right. Only 9 p.m. here. Yeah, it's true. You're 3 hours behind. I keep forgetting you're out west now. I'm like, no, come back. I made you cookies. Actually, Lisa made the cookies. She made chocolate chip cookies tonight. Still chocolate on my hands? Nope, it's gone. It's okay. I wash my hands. Pandemic stuff is nasty. Yep, you're damn right. Yeah, I'll just leave it there. Yeah, it's nasty. You're absolutely right. Jeremy said, caught a few of your blogs, but couldn't reply. I wasn't on right site. It happens. It's okay, man. Spirit's there. Thanks for watching, I guess. I'm not about me. It's just about, sharing something entertaining. I can't speak English tonight. Now, hopefully, have you not been yet entertained? Nah, I don't do it it's not an ego thing, man. Like, obviously, you know me. Like, you know what I'm about to say anyway. So, in case you guys aren't aware, Jeremy's one of my favorite buddies I drink with over at Dooley's, my favorite watering hole. I'm still saying July 7th, by the way. Oh, geez, that's setting the bar pretty high, buddy. I don't know. Hopefully I can keep you updated, but, there's really not a whole lot I say that could keep you updated. Because really not a whole lot's happening. It's either work, home, or now it's just home. So, but no, it's not about me. I do this for all of us because, it gives us something to, it's giving something to talk about. Eat your heart out, Bonnie Ray. Mm-hmm. Cheers to Bonnie Ray. Trav says, at least I think our province is on the upswing now, though. Yeah. See, that's both true and really scary. You know what I'm worried about, Trav, to be honest with you? And I'm sure you can relate because, most of you can. When we all think about going back out there to work, who's to say that this second wave's not going to hit? You know what I mean? Like, it's just too soon. As much as I hate to say that because we're fucking bored to fucking tears when we're sitting at home like this, but safety's my main concern. You know what I mean? Like, you got to think about that stuff. It's going to drive you crazy, but see, exactly, right? Things that make you go, But no, it's true. Fall time hits, man. Like, come hell or high water, who's to say that this won't happen again? Oh, there's Alex. How you doing, buddy? Damn it, I meant to send you a message saying, hey, I'm live now. How you doing? What's going on there, Dollface? How you doing, man? Welcome. No, Flav, I'll say that, a few more people have come in since. Flav, Toronto Fire, he said, Ty, I'm bored. When are you going to go on? Just go live. So that's what I did. Yep. So I'm here. I tried to message Kev, but I think he might be sleeping. I hope he is, because, man, that guy's out there all the time. For those of you that don't know, Freddie's Road Warrior, he comes in here. Dear friend of mine, just like Flav, Flav and him are two of the main supporters. They're my guys of this channel, of our channel. I never call it mine, per se. He's a transport truck driver. He's from Houston, Texas, but he goes up the western anyway. So if he's sleeping, God bless you. Sweet dreams, my friend. Dream happy. Love him to death. I love all you guys. And I ain't scared to fucking tell you. Why? Because that's what I do, I guess. Alex says, yo, I was just in video chat with a girlfriend of mine, and then we finished and I found you live. Hey, that's awesome, man. Right on. Hopefully she's doing well. And I hope you're doing well. I was just thinking about you earlier, too. That's really cool. So again, this is the who's who of who's awesome. I mean, who's going to show up next? You know what I mean? Christ, I've actually had my boss show up in here before. I consider him a friend of mine first, at the very base of it. His name's Pete. He's a great guy. He's one of my ultimate favorite dudes. But, he'd hate that I'm saying that. But I ain't scared to tell him that, It's what I do, man. You have to give respect to where it's due. Excellent, solid dude, funnier than all fucking get out. Just a really highly intelligent human being. I'm really happy to be working for him. Actually, more happy than even he knows, because it's just, I get treated with respect. It's cool. So, if I get respect, I'll show you respect back. That's just the way it is. There's people like Jeremy that I click with right off the bat, and we've been buddies ever since. And I love that. I think it's great. Because I think it's always good to stay positive, especially in times like this fucking pandemic time, man. I mean, it'd be easy to just sit here and just go, oh, this sucks. I'm stuck indoors, and I don't want to do this anymore. I'm fucking licking the walls, and I just don't. Fuck it. Shut the fuck up and smile. Focus on the good parts of life. It's the little things that count. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me something that, I don't know, something interesting that you've been doing. You know what I mean? And I'm going, hey, that's fucking great. Anything to distract you from the bigger picture, I guess. I could be wrong. I mean, what do I know, right? I'm just a dude trying to be a guy. That's all it is. No, actually, I'm pretty feministic. I don't try to be a guy's guy. I don't make a very good alpha male. That's for damn sure. So that's why I try to keep it light, funny, and entertaining. There you go. Travis says, especially in customer service, without respect from your employer, it's a hard go. You damn right. And that's it, right? I mean, and the cool part about Pete is, I don't want to keep talking about him because I know he watches these, so I'm not trying to put him over or suck up or anything like that. I'm just being straight up. Amen is right. The thing about Pete is, and Pete and Tammy, because they both work really hard. Pete's a hard worker, and he expects you to be, at least semi-decent at your job, so this way he doesn't have anything to worry about. See, Pete and I, the reason why I'm saying that is because Pete and I bounce off each other quite well, even though I just try to, I try to stay out of the way, but I still try to do my job and then some. So this way he can come in the next morning and just carry on with his job and nothing to worry about. It's difficult because, we barely see each other. It's tough, I just want to make sure I'm doing the right thing by him, and he's trying to make sure I do the right thing. So, he always, I don't know, he always appreciated, I can feel it that he always appreciates me because he'll give me that little extra, don't forget to do this, or, do this way, and this will be easier this way. So I'm blessed, thank God I do have a work ethic. Otherwise, I still don't feel qualified for even being where I'm at to begin with, that I can't mention. But like I said, I consider him a close friend of mine first than I do more so than an employer, right? And that's important too. I'm all in, man. I'm emotionally invested and physically invested, So since I've been off though, the injuries and stuff from being inactive, they've really flared up. So yeah, it's one day at a time. I just tried to, I'm trying to take care of myself now. So this way I don't have to do it later, because we always get too busy when we get back out there, and actually get back to our really harsh jobs, And a few of you in here I know for a fact are hard workers. So, It's not like you don't know what I'm talking about. I just happen to say it out loud because it's a one-sided conversation because nobody else is sitting next to me. You know what I mean? So, and that's hard enough on me as it is, because it feels like showtime. It's not. I don't. Not man. I'm just talking at you. You know. I'm just glad to be here. You know what I mean? Like I'm just happy to sit back and hobnob with you. Hopefully, you guys appreciate that. I do. You know, I love it to death. But Jeremy says, same old for me. Smoke, puff, movies, and munchies. Fuck yeah, buddy. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. It's a good thing, man. You know, no, I'm glad everything's okay on your side of the fence there, buddy. It's really cool that you're here. Because, you know, I'm still going to say July 7th. That's when Dooley's is going to reopen. Hopefully you can come back for, that's just it. That's an estimate. I mean, don't, you know. I can't even speak English today, so you're going to have to fill in the blanks for me. And there's no Kahlua or nothing in there. I don't. No, there isn't any. No. It's funny. I haven't really touched alcohol since I've been off that much. I think there's like 2 nights in there, and they were both separate. A couple of cans of Coors Light here and there. I had a couple of glasses of wine. Actually, I was thinking about you last night there, Alex. A couple of glasses of white wine with my mom. It was Gallo Chardonnay. I had a couple of glasses of Chardonnay with my mom when we were doing a video call. So, let's see here. Alex says, so that was awesome. Alex says, I'm going to go to Dooley's as soon as this town opens. Yeah, and well, I already plan on taking you with me because I mean, I can literally almost see where you're at right now. So if I scream out my window loud enough, you'll hear me. So that's absolutely. Flav says you need cash for some booze. Nope, I don't. Nope. Oh God, no. I've got money sitting in the bank account, man. We're good. Just a matter of ordering it. That's all. You know, we just haven't had the need to. You know, there's still some Coors Light cans sitting over there, but they're for Lisa. So she hasn't touched them. So anyway, I'm gonna save that for her. But if I want, you know, I might order some more tomorrow. I might. Maybe maybe all of us should have like a little drinksy winksy poo or something. I don't know. It's an idea. I like the way you think. No, I just haven't felt the need to get all buzzy wuzzy, you know, honestly. You know, a couple of tokes off a fucking bowl the other night. You know, me, I know, Mr. Square himself. That was nice. I go through a lot of pain, and it just took the edge off. It's nice to be relieved once in a while. That was all right, you know, slept like a baby. Even though sleep, and I'm sure you guys are all the same way, sleep's all upside down and backwards for all of us right now. Like, I usually fall asleep on that couch right there, that green one, and, you know, for like 3 or 4 hours, get up, go to bed, sleep for another 2 or 3 hours, get up. And, oh, it's just, you know, doesn't matter what time of day or night. It's just, you know, everything's all blended together. You know, it's like that whole theory where you wake up at like 4 in the afternoon, you know, say for taking a nap, and you think it's 4 in the morning. It's one of those deals. That's how it feels, man. Like it's fucked. Let's see here. Trav says, many should check out yoga with Adrian on YouTube. She has videos from beginner to experience, can really help with your injuries. You know, I might, you know, me and Lisa brought this out. There's Lisa right there. Say hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
She brought up exercising last week. You said it briefly. And I've been doing stretches, you know, not every day, but, you know, most of as much as I can. Stretching is really important. So yoga, that's not a bad idea. I don't balk at yoga, man. It's good for strengthening too. So, and there's a certain amount of stretches I do for set injuries that are yoga stances. So it's like, you know, who am I if I can make fun of that? You just don't want to see this in Lycra. It's not a good idea. Don't you laugh at me. You know it's true. You know it's true. It's all right. She just gets jealous, right? You know, she sees my mighty little bubble butt. Mm-hmm. It's either she's going to ping it, kick it, or shove something up it. So, Alex says, I'm drinking a lovely Shiraz this eve. Oh, you classy bitch. Damn. Well, Pinky's up to that. Damn. Jesus Christ. Love you, brother. Cheers to you. Clinky. I got good old Dwayne in my cup. That's right. Rocky. No, that's awesome, man. Cheers. I actually haven't had Shiraz in a long time because I usually can't drink red. So I'd have a glass of Shiraz with you any fucking time. You kidding me? Hell yeah. Jeremy says Oblong Square. There you go. Absolutely. Yeah, buddy. Flav says I had some beer today. I miss beer. Nice. What'd you have for beer? You know, every time I think about Miller Genuine Draft, I think about you and Danny. Well, mostly you because you sat at the table, I think. But you guys both drank it at one point in Danny's basement there. But yeah, that's on the bucket list, man. That's part and parcel of me coming to where you're at. You know, hopefully someday. And well, there is no hopefully. I can make it happen. Grab a couple cases of that bad boy, and I don't know, just shoot the shit. Alex says Woody Harrelson does yoga. Even Woody Harrelson does yoga. Huge fan, by the way. I must say, I love that guy. Travis says yoga changed my life, man. Good for the mind and body, for sure. It's going to help you. Oh, especially in this like pandemic bullshit. It's going to help you find your center. So namaste. I don't make fun of it, man. I do not make fun of it. I think it's great. Excuse me, it helps you tone your body a little bit. Because I know for a fact I lost some muscle structure just sitting back on my fat ass on the couch, right? Doing what I do, I stayed pretty much jacked. Like my fucking veins were starting to pop out of my skinny little body there. Fucking just before this whole pandemic thing happened, I remember looking in the mirror going, damn, and I'm usually not, I'm not vain. I'm not like, I don't think I'm anything shit hot, but it kind of caught me off guard. And fucking veins are popping out of my arms and fucking, whatever, the little biceps I got. I'm just like, Jesus, it's because of all the heavy lifting, on a constant basis. So I was, I think I lost my work shape in shape form. So that sucks. So, I mean, if that's what it takes to get it back, God damn it, I'm going to do it. You know what I mean? I make no bones about yoga. There's nothing wrong with that. Especially if you're, say you're in a yoga class and you're supposed to be, respectable, and there's a bunch of ladies up front, you're stretching in front of you. Hello. Or in some cases, guys in front of you stretching, showing their assets. I'm just saying, hello. Like, the Lord is good. Yeah. So I don't knock it. I just wouldn't wear the garb. You know what I mean? Because, I'm not going to put people through that. See, I'm one of those sensible ones that, the ones that do wear that stuff that really shouldn't wear that stuff. You know what I'm talking about, right? I'm not one of those. So, I might look like a chick from behind, but I'm not going to try to dress like a chick. I save that for the stage. Makeup, skinny jeans, you know what I mean? Like sailor shirt, whatever, man. But I think and it's funny how that's more acceptable than it is to be wearing like tight clothing and, looking like that. I never understood that. I just fucking, I just got done saying I'm not vain, but here I am putting makeup on to go on stage. All eyes on me. It's like, no. It's a group thing. Like I find myself turning around and showing my back to the audience more often than not. I shouldn't do that because that's disrespectful. But back then it was all eyes on me, I'll tell you. Hell yeah. I could hit some pretty fancy notes back in the day. So thank God I could at least back it up a little bit. I was still a little fucking egotistical prick. I really was. That guy's gone now. I killed him. Thank fucking Christ for that, because this wouldn't be happening. No, I'd be sitting here by myself. So, because you guys are all intelligent beings, man. You all have that knack for, knowing good people and, hobnobbing with the greatest of the great. So, I wouldn't have been one of the greats. That's for sure. Not that I'm saying I am now, but I sure as hell wasn't back then. I just thought I was. Trav says I only do yoga at home. Shy for co-ed, and I wear shorts. Yeah. See, and again, you don't want to see these chicken legs, man. I'm telling you. At least he throws me all kinds of insults. Yeah, he's got chicken legs, or yeah, small penis. Yeah, thanks, dear. Yeah, fucking. Anyway, fuck. Yeah, you don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. Even she doesn't want to see that. That'll tell you. If there's any indication. Yeah. Anyway, I just gave myself my own mental picture of me in yoga pants. Just move it over to the left. Suddenly 3 moose walk into the fucking room. Alex says, I went to hot yoga this last summer for the first time, Travis. It was amazing. That's awesome. That's awesome. Hot yoga, I love that. Tyler rocked just what? Sorry, I can't speak English and I can't read English right now. So I don't even know why. I just had a lazy day. Maybe that's it. Playing games. I'm numbing my brain, man. I'm sitting there staring at a screen going, and normally I'm like that anyway. Rock takes just a fingernail of ego. You're absolutely right. You know, and I've covered this before. I've said this a long time ago. You have to be at least a little bit vain. You have to be at least a little bit arrogant because, you know, it wouldn't be right if you weren't. I'd be introducing the guys more so. You know what I mean? Like, but it's a bad example because it's all about group effort. It's not just one person. But yeah, you do have to tap into something, man, because, you know, it's just that. It's the rock ego. You're absolutely right. Like, it's that. I don't like. I used to. I don't now. I'm just myself on stage. Like, I used to have this like different personality on stage, like most of the rock stars that we know that we grew up with. I used to do that, you know, but what's the point? I just come out, talk to the crowd like I'm talking to you right now, man, because that's the best way to do it. I find myself more honest these days. But yeah, there's a little tiny part of it, man. Like when I'm putting the guy liner on and I'm fucking, you know, I'm getting all jacked up and I'm ready and, you know, I'm sitting there and I'm behind stage or beside stage or, you know, whatever, throwing a shirt on and I'm thinking, I'm going, yeah, this is going to fucking, you know, and I get up there and I do it. And it goes hand in hand with what I was saying about I don't get nervous, I get anxious. Like, can we go now? Can we do it now? It's just, it just gets me going. You know what I mean? Like the adrenaline rush. So I think that's part and parcel of having that little touch of something. It's just, you know, it could come across as arrogance, but, you know, it's got to be a little bit. But I don't have that like in everyday life, man. Like it's just not something, you know, it's not about me, man, you know. It's like living the gimmick, and that's what it is. It's just a gimmick. Everything, life's a gimmick, man. You know, it all depends on what you do with it, right? Jeremy says, grower, not a shower. That's right. Yeah, thanks, Lise. Saying I have a tiny penis. Don't you fucking smile at that. What the hell's wrong with you? Jesus. That's right. You sweep that floor. Fuck. Speaking of, no, not going there. Honey, my feet are over here. See, I already know, you know, you weren't even here for that because you're watching Little Fire Stick in the bedroom. You missed when I said that, you know, yeah. So forget about it. No, not going to happen. Ain't going to happen. No, don't you me. I'll hair flip you. Anyway, getting back to Rubes. Hi, Rubes. How you doing, honey? Hopefully you're doing fine in Newfieville. One of my favorite places to go. I haven't talked to you in a long time, my love. You've been putting out some pretty cool pictures, though. You got a good-looking family. There's some good gene pools going on over there. You know, must be the seawater. What? I'm not even talking to you. You just insulted me and then tried to put a broomstick up my ass. Why don't you just go suck on your fire stick? And the divorce rate goes up 40% more. Wait, I'm not married. Yes. Anyways.
It's nice not to stare at a blank screen while you're...
Yeah, it kind of is. You know, blank screens, they make you do funny things. You know, they make you die of boredom, you know, and then you're bugging your buddy saying, hey, why don't you just go live and just, hi. Something like that. Alex, don't you listen. Oh, you bitches, man. God damn it. The ladies in my life, man, you guys are all like fucking terrible. I fucking love it. You're all pretty though. God bless you. And that's the reaction I'm used to usually getting from females. So, there you go. Hey, I own it, man. You know, I'm just owning it. It's all a gimmick. Thanks a lot, Alex. Yeah, take her side. Oh, fuck. We all know who you really love, though, right? Yeah, fucking Lisa. Smart guy, because she's been known to murder people. That's a bad joke right now, but you know what I meant by that. It's okay. I have places to hide bodies. I just haven't been caught yet. So let's just put the button on that bad joke right there. Wow, that went dark quick, didn't it? Yeah, it did. But no, it's good to see you, Rubes. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I was actually thinking about you the other day. It's kind of funny. Hopefully the family's doing well. Yeah, you're taking some pretty good shots. I'm just going, hey, I'm getting no Ruby through photos. That's cool. Still waiting for you to make a fucking video, but that's okay. You know what? We're overdue for a video call, so why don't we do that? So I'm going to book you in. It's a long list. I just had one with my mom last night, and I finally figured out. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to talk about. I finally figured out. Actually, I posted up as a status last night the Zoom app. By the way, don't do that. That's all malware. So abort. So as soon as I put that up, I'm like, yeah, you can download this. It's pretty cool because you can do like multi videos on the same screen at the same time. You talk to I was talking to my mom and Braden. Anyway, I'm going to sound like a cheap plug for some sort of cheap app, but I don't mean to. I'm just telling you what I'm using. So my buddy jumped on and said, no, Ty, take that down. That's malware. Don't do it. So, okay, bring on. I really appreciate Tony for letting me know. That's the magic, man, when it comes down to computers and technology, I'll tell you. Jesus. So he told me about this new website. It's called Whereby. It's all one word, Whereby. Whereby, or Newfoundlander language. Whereby? Anyway. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. That's a bad joke. I love Newfies, man. You guys are you're the bomb. You guys are fire. So I used that last night to talk to my mother and Braden. And my mom introduced me on camera right then and there to her new boyfriend. His name's Larry. Awkward. Anyway, but it's good to see my little brother Braden. It was nice to see him. So there's a few of you on a list, my mental list, that I'm sitting there going, I gotta, fucking at least try to contact you somehow. So you're on there too. I was gonna send you a message the other day when I was thinking about you. I don't know why I didn't. I think I must have been busy cleaning the floors or something, Cinderella back here somewhere. But anyway, good to see you. So why don't we do that? I mean, if it's up to you. I mean, if you're too shy, yeah, it says you're shy. If you're too shy, that's cool. It's all right. You can just watch me and, whatever. So anyway, I'm just glad you're here. So, let's see here. Let's get back to the comments. Travis says, I think every singer has to fight off LSD, lead singer's disease, once in a while. See, that's what I used to call it, the same thing. Lead singer's disease. I'm just glad Oh, you up, Flav? Oh, okay. Cheers, buddy. Peace, dude. Hopefully you get some rest. Hangovers are not fucking fun. So you and the missus, all the best to you. A whole lot of love, baby. And to the baby. But anyway, thanks for showing up there, Flav. Oh, wait a second. Hold it. Whoa, the bus. Whoa. Time out. That's Ted. That's not Toronto Fire. I see blue and I don't know. See, no brain today. No brain. Hi, Ted. And hello, missus. Cheers to you. I'm so sorry. I got too confused. It's like calling out a woman by the wrong name. I try not to do that. It's funny you show up, Ted, because I was just talking about you earlier. It's great to see you, buddy. I was wondering, because, usually on Sundays you don't go live, man. So I figured, maybe it's your day off. And every time I go live, I try not to, go live at the same time just because A, I want to watch you instead. And B, I don't want to take nothing away and, whatever. Because we share the same audience somewhat. So, yeah, that's cool, man. I'm glad you're here. It's funny. I was just talking about you. By the way, Ted, if you're still here, check your PayPal. That sound was me sneezing. I too check your PayPal. My hand slipped. What? Anyway. Hopefully he heard that. I don't know if he's still here or not. But cheers to both you and the missus for sure. I don't know how I got that confused, man. I know how. I was thinking because Flav said earlier he was having a few beers tonight. That's why, because I didn't read the name. Maybe I should just leave. Maybe I'll just go over there somewhere. I have omega-3s in my cupboard. I always thought that was just a transformer, though. But anyway, I can. It's fine. Actually, I do need a refill, though. So I'm gonna go get a really fast refill. And when I come back, hopefully I'll have more mentality. So excuse me a second. I'll be right back. How the fuck did I fuck that up? Hi, Ted. Hello. Some more fresh cut with shut the fucker. Well, Yankees. Stupid pots and pans, man. Gotta do some dishes. All right. So yeah, sorry about that, Ted. I called you the wrong name. That deserves a hanging. Cheers to you, brother. And sister. Check your PayPal. I hope he's still here. Anyways, so. No, Precious is still asleep. I thought I heard her meowing. See, I'm telling you, I'm completely losing my shit today. I don't know where the hell it's going, and I don't really care. So maybe that's it. Maybe I just don't give a shit. That's got to be it. You're welcome, Rubes. No problem. Let's see here. Hang on. Excuse me. Oh, coffee kickback. Yes, sir. Alex says, I always support the female in anything domestic, but I have your back. Oh, yeah, come on. You little Judas bastard. You'll flip. You flip-flopper. Yeah, you'll flip. I'm just messing with you. No, thanks, man. I got your back, too. Obviously. Rube says, you too, my friend, I'm shy. Don't be shy. Come on now. You know, of course, it's easy for somebody else to say to somebody else to not be shy, right? That's just the way it is. I don't know why it's like that, but, you know, I used to be a shy kid, too, believe it or not. You know, throw me on stage and, you know, throw some rock music at me and watch what happens, I guess. Hello, my baby, right? Just kind of pop out of your shell. Don't be shy. It's just me. Just me. It's just us. You know, we're all real people, you know. We're not going to bite your head off. You know, if anything else, you'd be biting my head off. I ain't messing with you. Let's see what else we got. Yeah. But that's really cool. Ted was here. Yeah. I wish he was still here. If he's still here, Ted, are you still here? And I hope you're safe too, brother. You know, you and, I'll say her name, you and Jenny both. You're very, very sweet people. I support you. Oh, Ruby, you're so sweet. Ruby says, what's in that cup? It's literally Folgers coffee that I made really late at night. It's like 12:30 here. And French vanilla international cream in there. That's it. You know, trying to put too much cream in that because there's a lot of sugar in it. I'm trying to watch my sugar. Otherwise, poof, watch those hips expand. You know what I'm saying? Oof, not a good thing. Especially while you're off. And, you know, like myself, I've been laid off since St. Patty's Day because I know I'm sorry if I'm just repeating the story, guys, but laid off since St. Patty's Day. Lisa's been off a couple days before that, so it's not easy to, you know, keep that girly figure. The only person that I can think of that's carrying a really girly figure right now would be Alex because he's a good-looking man. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there. Yes, I am sucking your ass. Anyway, remember that pandering thing? No, straight up though. He's a cool guy. Really, really cool guy. He's my brother from a different mother and father. But as soon as Alex meets my mother, she's going to realize she has another son that she didn't realize she had. There you go. Yeah. You and my mom would get along just fine, man. Christ, you want to talk about an all-star wine night? The three of us on the couch plus Lisa too, the four of us. It's in the bag, baby. It's in the bag. We got it in the bag. Jeremy. Alex says, oh my God, I always call people a Judas. It's funny, you know? Yeah, you Judas bastard. Yeah. I mean, if people will stop fucking flip-flopping, we wouldn't have to call them Judases now, would we? Yeah, good thing we don't flip-flop. I mean, you know, personality-wise. I mean, some of us might flip-flop, but that's a discussion for an X-rated, and I don't do that. So, fill in the blanks. That's a bad thing to say, Ty. X-rated live stream. Fill in the blanks. Maybe that's what we'll call it. Filling in the blanks. You guys can take it from there. I am not talking about it. Travis says, gotta watch those thunder thighs, Ty. See, exactly. You know what I mean? And could you picture those in yoga pants? And by the way, don't do that to yourself. And I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. So there you go. If you hear a slight ripping noise when I bend over to tie a shoe, don't stand behind me. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Because you're going to see a different kind of smile you don't want to see. So And since we've been off, it's not like we've all shaved that much. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this is turning into an X-rated fucking stream. Let's not have that happen, okay? Sorry for the mental image, people. Yikes. Oh, here, let me get this quarter. And you're like laughing behind me. But see, here's the thing. You'd be one of the types that would stay there to laugh while you're behind me. You know. So you got to think fourth dimensionally. Just like move out of the way and run. There you go. I highly recommend that. I wouldn't stand behind me either. Yikes. I just got it's again, my own mental image. That's not myself. Thanks. Oh, mama. Thunder thighs. Yeah, thanks, Trev. Thanks for that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you're buying the beer, or am I gonna? I'm just messing with you. You just break out the guitar. I'll supply the beer. We'll take care of the rest. That's a deal. Woo, pretty, pretty. That's right. That's right. Nobody does it like you do, my friend. That's for damn sure. You know what you're doing, too. That's the thing. You know, fucking consummate pro over there. God damn it. You know, making fucking foreign dishes and fucking making me drool. I'm sitting here going, God damn, I want to try some of that. You know, I'm talking about the food, Alex. Jesus Christ, don't flatter yourself, honey. Come on now. Oh, shit. You're a fucking hoot, man. And I can't say it enough. If you guys have ever seen Alex live on camera, it's fucking, I mean, you better not be. The number one thing I should be doing is not taking a sip. If that's ever the right time to do that, because it's going to come straight up my fucking nose. Like I'm telling you. Goddamn. Ruby says $2,000 a month. I'd rather stay home, Tyler. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know. Well, I'm glad at least you're financially being taken care of, you know, because I don't ask that question. It's too personal. No, me too. Me and Lise, finally, Lise. Oh, I'll talk about that in a sec, Alex. Mental note. Put a little pin on that. Money's coming in and stuff. EIO, right? So, yeah, everything's fine. It's just a matter of, it's not if, it's when we go back to work. So, that's pretty much how it's been. Just licking the walls in here, man. It's, you know, so deep cleaning too. I mean, because what else are you gonna do, right? Yeah, it's been a rough go. So that's why I do this, to try to stay positive and hopefully make you guys laugh, and you guys make me laugh, and we're all laughing, right? So hashtag positivity. You know, that's what I believe in anyway. I'm not like the best fucking guy to be saying what's what about anything, but I'll tell you, you know, fucking smile. Like if I see somebody frowning, I'll yell right in your face, smile. You know, two things are going to happen. You might throat punch me, or you might smile at me or laugh and just say, shut the fuck up. So, you know, whatever. That's all I'm saying about that. And Alex says, I'll drink with your mom. Hell yeah, you know. Got to take our relationship to the next level. I say that to all my buddies that meet my mom. It's like, yeah, fuck, we just upgraded, you know. Yeah. And by the way, Alex, you have more brothers than you think. Sisters too. Yeah. So, Jeremy. Oh, God bless you, buddy. Travis says, by the time the pandemic is over, I'm going to grow a skullet and I'll buy the beer, no worries. Well, if you're going to grow a skullet, we'll go Dutch. We'll go Dutch. How about that? You just pick your poison, man. I'll try to match you or vice versa. How about that? Skullet? Okay. All right. Actually, I can see you with one of those. You know, well, fuck, if you see me with this long hair and I can sort of not pull it off, then I'm sure you can do something. Go see Alex. Alex will fix you right up. He knows what he's doing. That's right. You go sit in his chair, man. Maybe I should do the same. Like I was saying earlier, it's like, Alex, do something with my hair, please. You know, just nothing too drastic. Like I want to keep it sort of semi-similar. You know, got to live that rock gimmick. It's that whole ego thing, right? You know, got to live up to the gimmick. So, let's see here. Alex says, Tyler, honey, you couldn't handle this. Probably not. I'll be honest with you. You know, I'd be a fucking wuss. I'm pretty old school traditional, man. You know, I'm really Almond Brothers these days. My party days are long behind me. I mean, I still do once in a while, just to dip my foot in the water. You know what I mean? I just woo, but it's not not a party freak anymore. Just a freak, just a freak. I'm just a guy that sits on the couch that knows way too much. That's it. For his own good. I mean, not that I'm a fathead and I think I know everything, but I know a lot of stuff, and it's not very beneficial to me because especially when you have, speaking of the pandemic, especially when you're sitting back, isolated, quarantined by yourself, having time to fucking think, doing fucking this at the same time, like it's not good, because you dissect everything, and since I'm a guy of detail, you dissect everything. Like you're thinking about stuff in layers, you're making stuff up in your head that isn't even there. You have to somehow come back. Hopefully, you can come back out of that, which I can. Now, not so much back then. I was heavily medicated for that shit. Ooh, shit, man. That was we like to call those the dark ages. We don't speak about that. Seroquel's a funny drug. And I survived though. Yay! And I was drinking at the same time. Don't ever do that. It turns out I just came to terms with the fact that I was sad, but yet at the same time I kind of came to terms with that. So I knew. I just knew. I know more now, and I'm sitting back looking at myself, retrospect, going, "Oh, fuck, why? Just why? What's the fucking point? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Mama's here. Is it a mama? It's a mama. Hi, mama. Not like mom, but I have like fucking 15 moms. But she's one of the most important ones. How you doing, Karen? How are you? I'm so thankful. See, again, you never know who's going to show up because it just keeps going, right? It's the who's who of who's fucking awesome. So there you go. I'm loving this. I wasn't even going to go live, and here I am. Here we are. So, oh man, you guys are just the best. You're the best. Without this, I mean, I don't know what we'd be doing. I mean, I'd have a good idea of what some of us might be doing, but I mean, you're grumpy. Uh-oh. I wouldn't suggest watching me then, fuck. Because if I see speaking of flip-flops, if I see a flip-flop flying past the window, if I hear it hitting the window, I know I said something wrong. So, with a little note attached to it saying, "Stay back 6 feet, you stupid motherfucker." You need more tobacco? And by the way, I'm 3/4 full. We're still good to go. I've got a plethora of tubes, by the way. Thank you so much. You don't have to keep doing that. I really appreciate it. I hope you, Jakey, and Casey are all doing well over there. I just want to come on. I want to come over. I want to drink. Speaking of drinking beer, I'm gonna have beer with Mama. Stupid fucking pandemic. We're trying to stay light and positive in this room now. I'll have to find our namaste. That's right. Yeah. Just have to keep, bring myself back to the image of myself in yoga pants. You're welcome. And discuss. There you go. These Jenny pants are really warm on me right now, though, I gotta tell you. I've been living in nothing but Jenny pants. I'm sorry, I'm skipping over the place here. Ruby says, as long as we're all safe, I would hope so. We're good here. Me and Lisa are awesome. I mean, we're extra careful. Like, we are like almost OCD type of people. So if we do go out, everything, as soon as we come back inside our apartment, like the door is sanitized, everything's disinfected. We've been watching, she's watched videos on how to like properly disinfect stuff that you buy from the grocery store, and I help out and everything. We're extra careful. There's no sniffles going on. I had a headache there earlier today, but it went away. So, thank God, because I was trying to lay down in bed and it kept me awake. I just had that thunderous headache. It's right in the middle of my head too. So I'm going barometric pressure. So I checked the weather, and the pressure was down, the air pressure. Oof. And it's bad for injuries too, because it really makes everything flare up. The headache's gone, but the pain, like I can feel my heartbeat in certain parts of my body. Not the fucking sick ones, people. Get your fucking minds out of the perverted gutter. Anyway. Pinkies up. And we're very well versed on, I call it product placement. you know, but there's certain people that like to fucking place a product straight sideways up their arse. But, you know, because people are stupid. But we're not stupid. We try to stay educated. That's what me and Lisa do. You know, we sit at home and we study, you know, about everything. We dissect everything just to make sure we understand. Because, you know, there's a lot of people out there that might study stuff, but they don't really retain information. We retain information and we try to help others out with that too. To the point where it drives us fucking crazy because people aren't getting it. It's like, no, seriously. It's like, but see, you can't influence people, right? Because influence is a sin. And we don't like sins around here. Oh, it's so tough. You know what I mean? It's like you have to separate yourself from a certain degree of that because again, you're going to drive yourself fucking nuts. So the least we can do is just try to sit back, enjoy the time we have off together and, you know, study up on stuff. So we're extra careful. Well, hopefully you guys are safe over in Newfoundland too, man, you know, because I know the numbers are up there. So, I mean, I've been keeping track of the COVID map and all this. The numbers you see on the internet may not necessarily reflect the truth, but at least you have a good idea or an estimate of where things are. And oh, goddamn. Anyway, so we're trying to stay away from negativity, and that's all that is. So as long as everybody's safe, that's all that matters to me, and Lisa too. I can't speak for her, but she won't jump on camera and speak for herself. Very smart. That's all I gotta say about that. Travis says I'd be rocking the Michael Bolton look. Nice. Said I loved you, but I love that song. I don't mind Michael Bolton here and there, you know, like the old nostalgic stuff. I wouldn't listen to him back to back, but you know, reminds me of junior high school. And a friend of mine named Rhonda used to sing that song in karaoke a lot. Yeah. I wonder what she's up to. Anyways. Mama says, "Hey guys, what's up?" Oh, okay, so that's when he came in. I'm glad to have you here, Mama. I love you to pieces. I really do. Really do. That's another person I definitely have to sit down and have a drink with. Bucket list, Karen. Check. If we could somehow get Big Man to join us too, but you know he's busy with the family and stuff. But that's all right. One of these days. But still, you and me on a couch here, there. I don't fucking care. Beers in the fridge, you know how it works. Alex says, "Oh my God, Seroquel is wickedly awful. So is, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that, man. Clonopin? I've heard of it. No, this was like fucking, oh Jesus, what year is it right now? Easily close to 20 years ago, man. Nah, those days we don't talk about that anymore. But hey, you know. Turns out I'm crazy. I'm just in tune with what kind of crazy parts that I'm crazy at, I guess. No, I turned everything around for the positive, man, because back then I was just I was a negative Nelly that wouldn't shut the fuck up and complain about everything. Let's not do that. I complain a lot. You know, I'm still kind of a whiner. More of a wiener, really. But, yeah, you know, whatever. Karen says I'm grumpy. Well, virtual hugs to you. I'm reaching over the corner of my fucking wall. Hugs your way. Love being sent. You're right over there. Alex is right over there. Love being sent. Hugs over here. Trav, I think you're that way. So same thing. Don't be grumpy. You know, have a couple, you know, and then you have my permission to have a couple more just for me, you know, if not for yourself. Yeah, no, I'm kind of cranky too. But, you know, I'm just trying to use that to be goofy. So there you go. What's Lisa doing? She just purchased a new Fire Stick. So she has her own little separate entertainment stuff that she can put on the TV in our bedroom. So that's where she's at. She's just down the hall. She just got that in the mail yesterday. Or was it the day before? Yesterday. All the days. What is today? Sunday? I guess. What week is it? Anyway, I think week 5. Fuck. She's in the bedroom watching some stuff that now that we can get internet in there, that's awesome. So she, you know, everything's separate. I've got the Stingray music bullshit going on this here, and I'm doing this, and this isn't her thing. So she likes to do her own thing. She watches her shows. I know she's been watching a lot of the Vampire Diaries lately. She watches a lot of cooking shows, obviously, because she's great at it. What else is she watching lately? There's a couple other shows, too. She watches Grey's. I gave up on that after season 1. Thank you very much. I don't watch series. Just a couple other things like that. Just trying to catch up in some episodes. Heartland, I know she watches that. That's a good show. I like that show. It's very well done. Filmed in Calgary too. That's awesome. Karen says, "Thank Christ, you're careful." Excuse me a second. Sorry about that. Thank Christ, you're careful. Definitely. I'm so sick of people down home complaining because they can't go fishing and camping. I know, and that's the other part of it too. It's like, when's fishing season open? Fuck you, dude. You know, like, oh man, I read that all over Facebook too. And maybe you can relate to this, Karen. Unfollow, unfollow, unfollow. You're sick of the shit. You can love them to death. They could be your family member. And they're coming out with all these statuses and fucking, this, that, and the other thing. And you're just going, I never really ended up liking that person anyway. Unfollow. Like, you don't get rid of them. You don't unfriend. You just unfollow. So this way you don't see that coming up in your news feed when you first fucking wake up after having when you're having your first one of these. Because if you're like me, I don't wake up easy. It doesn't matter what time of day I wake up, especially these days, because who fucking knows when I'll wake up. And you turn on this fucking stupid machine, right? And you're typing away and you're fucking, getting your updates and everything. You go to Facebook. I wonder what people are up to. And then it's all the same fucking complaints about camping, fishing, hunting. Everything else that drives you nuts, that's what they post about. Unfollow. And I've actually blocked some people. I actually have. Just like, welcome to the Shark Tank. You can join a long fucking list of people that can really fuck off. So, yeah. There you go. It's immature. It's bullshit. We're too old for that. You being 27, me being 21, because if you're 27, I'm fucking 21. Thank you very much. But it's true though. Like, just fuck it. Just fuck it. Fuck you. Be happy. Smile. Like, again, look at them straight in the face and just yell, smile. Like, come on. Like, where's the option where we can throw punch them? All I'm saying is, and I've quoted this before and I'll quote it again, it was somebody I admire, it's a celebrity. I won't mention who it is, but anyway, he once said, people are yelling in my fucking window. I don't want them yelling in my window. I close the fucking window. Shut the fuck up. So, yeah, that's all that is. Ruby says, yes, crazy. Hopefully it ends soon. Yeah. It's not if, it's when at this point. But like I was saying to Trav earlier, and Jeremy too, who's to say that there's not going to be a second wave that comes around? Now, call me paranoid. You can definitely call me educated. I can't predict the future, but it's just like, fuck. It all depends on society, and that's the scary part, isn't it? That's the fucking scary part, because people aren't fucking smart enough to stay the fuck home. Anyways, that's the ragey part coming out. Again, sending love your way, Karen. I know. I feel it. I can feel you. I feel it. I share it. We're so like, Alex too. I can feel that coming from that direction. Absolutely. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Flatten the curve. Fuck. No, it's just flattening ignorance. That's all it is. Mama says, other places are so terrible. Yeah. Thanks to people like you and Lisa, we're not anywhere near that. Oh, come on now. Well, we do. All we can do is our part. You know what I mean? Thank you for saying that. And you too. You're extra careful. If there's anybody else that I'd trust to fucking actually do the right thing, you'd be one of them. For sure. Thank you for saying that. We do put the work in, for sure. We do nothing but clean. I mean, Lisa, the poor thing, gets driven nuts. She's just like, I have to clean this. She just fucking took off the window from the bedroom, glass cleaned it, like cleaned it with a glass cleaner, put it back in the window, and she's waiting for my Led Zeppelin blanket to dry so the sunlight can't get through. She washed the Led Zeppelin blanket. Like, she takes the fucking windows out, cleans them, puts them the fuck back in. All I can do is sit back and help her. Like, here, like I wouldn't have thought of that. We think about extra detail, and I can't tell you how many times, like, say if we do go out, which is very seldom, trust me. If we do go out to get a supply run or something, we have the mask on, constantly washing our hands to the point where the fucking skin's falling off. I mean, we can all relate to that. Hand sanitizer. We have disinfectant that Lisa made in squirt bottles that sits right on top of the dehumidifier by the door. And we disinfected the fucking deadbolt, the doorknob, everything. Like, you name it, we do it. Thank God for those videos on YouTube. Some of you maybe, you know what, talk to Lisa about that, because she's watching this doctor guy. Can't remember his name right offhand. Excuse me. And he's showing us like a foolproof way to sanitize your products when you bring them back in, from being out there. So maybe, talk to her. She's pretty well versed on that. She taught me some stuff too, and I'm just going, wow, because I never would have thought of that. And I'm glad that we do separately pay attention to detail, because fuck, we'd be screwed. Lord knows where we'd be right now. I'd probably be in the hospital. That's the last place you want to be. So there you go. Let me see here. No, but I appreciate that, Mama. Thank you. And I know you're careful too. So I appreciate you in the same fucking manner. I tell you, straight up, like, you're not dumb. We're not dumb. Tell her to call me if she isn't doing anything. Absolutely. No problem. Lisa, if you're watching, she might be watching right now. Who knows? She's got a Fire Stick. She can watch the internet. I don't know what the fuck she'd be watching me for. But anyway, call Mama. Call Mama. Karen, do me a favor, because I don't think I have your number right offhand. Could you private message me on Facebook what your number is again? I mean, it might still be on the phone. I'm not sure, but I'll save it in the cordless phone, the landline. That'd be great. So maybe I'll tell you what. Maybe we'll call you after this is done, if it's not too late. Hopefully, I'm not going to disturb anybody. I'd love to hear your voice. I really would. But yes, I'll definitely let her know. Travis says that started rewatching Star Trek Voyager. Love Star Trek. I love that series. Next Generation and Voyager are my favorites, for sure. It's funny because I was talking to an old friend of mine. I call her Manders. Her name's Amanda. She sent me a video of her and her mom. Her mom was playing guitar and she was singing "You Are My Sunshine." And I thought that was the cutest thing ever. They're both singing together. Amanda's taking the video, so all I can see is her mom, but you can hear Amanda and her mom at the same time. And I sent her back a cover of "You Are My Sunshine" done by Seven and the Doctor. It's I don't want to, man, I haven't seen that one in a long time. That's one of those ones where it's an endearing story, because the Doctor develops feelings for Seven, and he can't just tell her, but especially in that episode, he can feel that. Like, it's cute. So I sent that back to her. She appreciated it. But that was cute that she sent me a video of her and her mom. I thought that was really cool. Just shows that her family's doing well, and Amanda's an old flame of mine from way back, but we're still best friends. So yeah, that meant a lot to me. So it's funny that you mentioned Voyager. That's weird, man. Small world. Oh, Jeremy's leaving. He's probably already gone. Sorry, I'm trying to get to the comments as fast as I can. Jeremy says, "Stay safe, both of you. Catch you later, buddy." Mwah. Well, mwah to you too. Thanks for showing up, man. I miss your fucking face, man. God damn. Mama, that's another person. Jeremy right there. You would love him. Love him. He's so sweet. He's out west right now, but he was a drinking buddy of mine from Dooley's. God damn. Great guy. You take care of yourself, Jeremy. I don't know if you're still here or not, but if you're watching this back, I love you. Make sure you and the girlie take care of yourselves. Don't get into anything, keep yourself safe. Mama says, "I love Seven and the Doctor." Yeah, right? It's, it's one of the cutest. It's cheesy as hell when you rewatch it now, but I still appreciate it. I love Voyager. Paris and Kim are both my favorite characters, by the way, if not the Doctor. So, in case you guys have a question. When they were singing "You Are My Sunshine" is my favorite scene. See? And that's exactly what I sent Manders there earlier today. She appreciated the fuck out of that. She goes, "I haven't seen that since it first came out, late 90s. I said, "I know. I totally forgot about that too until she sent me the video of her and her mom. That was cute, man. I was just like, almost brought a tear to my eye. I'd share that, but I'm pretty sure she kicked my ass. And plus, I don't know how to stream yet. So, this is streaming, but you know what I mean. That was cute. It was cute. I play a snippet, but I have to go search back through that. I'm not going to do that right now. I was just hanging out. So, Yep, that's pretty much how she goes that way. Jesus, it's 1 in the morning. What the fuck does it matter? Um, but yeah, that was cute because I remember that episode first came out that week. I remember sitting on the couch at an undisclosed location. Back then when I was with my ex fiance, who I still get along with to this very day, who I haven't talked to in a while. I talked to her husband now. I've known him a long time too. They're all good. All the kids are safe. Everything's good. So it's just nice to check in. And this is why I do this too, because I just check in with people I really care about. And if you care enough to click on the link, so obviously I mean something to you. So I really appreciate that. But that's what it's all about, man. You're just gonna make sure everybody's safe, and it's hard to sit one person down at a time. You know what I mean? And I always say we'll do a video call or something, and one at a time. But sometimes it's just not that simple. So that's why I do this. You know what I mean? It's not about me. It's about this. It's all of us. So if I can help, that's all I do it for. Plus, it breaks routine. I don't have to be so bored all the time, and plus, I have real reaction with people. So hey, a little part of that's for me, I guess too. I think that whole rock gimmick. I think you're allowed to have a little bit of that while you're doing this, because otherwise it just wouldn't work. So otherwise, you'd be staring at the wall and just hear my voice. And nobody wants to do that. Or maybe people would rather stare at a wall instead. Who knows? Hair flip. But, speaking of Big Man earlier there, Karen, I got to send him a message. I haven't talked to him in a little bit. I've seen some of his photographs, so he puts up on his group on Facebook. Cool. I haven't even seen your latest workings either. So it's another reason for me to sit down on the couch with you so you can show me your little photo book. I like your photos, man. They're classically done. Trav says Star Trek is just one of those shows that make you feel good. You always know it's going to be okay. Yes. Yeah. I think that was, when Gene Roddenberry came up with the whole scheme of Star Trek. He wanted to be positive. I remember, because I've seen countless interviews. I've always been a Trekkie. Star Wars, I've never gotten into. The first 3 movies, okay, like the first 3 ones that came out, I don't care about the sequence. Fuck that. I'm not a Star Wars fan. I never really got into it. Back then it was cool, just for the effects. And of course, you're a kid. You want to see things, like lasers being shot and whatever, just cool stuff. Actually, the number one thing that sticks out in my mind is the whole bar scene, the alien bar scene where they're playing, I forget the name of the song. Anyway, you can see these aliens playing the oboe and all this other shit. That always stuck out in my mind. Excuse me. But, I don't know. I always thought that was pretty cool. But being a Trekkie, yeah. Definitely. The original series, not so much. Not so much. I pretty much came in. It was my dad's fault because he used to sit me literally in a laundry basket, give me those white corn crunchy Cheetos looking things. I can't remember I think they're called corn chips. They're white cheesies or Cheetos, right? You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, the same stuff that's made of, Funyuns are made of. But anyway, they're just white Cheetos. And he'd give me a great big bag of those, set me in literally a laundry basket, and I'd have my favorite jersey on of whatever hockey team we're pulling for that night, because there'd be hockey on at night, but there'd be Star Trek Next Generation on during the daytime, or at least the evening after supper. So he'd sit there and watch it with me. So I got to know Star Trek through Next Generation first. Now, I've seen every episode of the original. It's just, it's just different. You know what I mean? The storyline, yeah, it's lackluster. But maybe it's just because, I'm an 80s, 90s child. So when you're looking back at the 60s and 70s-ish, music's a lot better than TV shows from then. Now, I say that with a grain of salt because there are some TV shows from back then that are fucking not the right sequence. I don't fucking care about your goddamn sequence. The first fucking 3 ones I've seen of Star Wars, they're still giving me the first 3 to me because whatever. Take your sequence fucking consecutive bullshit and shove it straight up your ass. Anyway, but yeah, I remember seeing it. It was the coolest thing. I'm not a fan. I didn't really stick with it. And there's people out there that obsess over that shit. There's people that I'm surprised I don't have any lightsabers behind me in my trophy wall. Just not a fan. I got into wrestling instead. And that was also Dad's fault. So I had 3 things that I'm going to blame my dad for. May he rest in peace. Led Zeppelin when I was 3. You know, I used to spin the vinyls. Star Trek: The Next Generation. And what was the third thing? And wrestling. Yes. So there you go. Fuck. I was a lucky kid. I could have had worse problems. I was always outdoors playing in the woods too. I used to help dad out in the yard, you know, to chop down trees for firewood, and you know, I did all that stuff. Learned about bugs and you know, whatever. Typical little boy stuff, right? So, you know, he was a harsh man, but you know, at least he taught me, you know, stay outside, don't be sitting there on your Nintendo and fucking, you know. Now here I am staying inside because I have to and playing Xbox, you know what I mean, or playing like flash games, you know what I mean. So, whatever. I digress. Okay. Let's see. Travis says, yeah, it started with The Next Generation with me. My family would all sit together and watch it when it was on normal TV. Absolutely. You know, just episodic television. And that was back when I used to watch normal television, you know. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's a good quality show because, I mean, it might be all Hollywood and cheesy, but I mean, fuck, it's got a, you know, it's like certain, you know, episodic TV shows from the 60s, 70s. They always have that good moral at the end, like the payoff. I always found The Next Generation had that same thing, like everything's all positive, you know, always turned around for the better, it's for the greater good. And that's the kind of thing I'm interested in. And that's why I guess I kind of stuck with it. You know what I mean? So just trying to be a better person, that's all, you know. And if that's the vision of the future that Gene Roddenberry had, you know, I can't see it going the same way. But who knows? I can't tell the future, and neither can you. So let's just hope it's going to be a good one. That's all I'm going to say about that. Why can't we all just get along? Mama says, as far as Star Trek, I was a kid watching that when it first came out. I've seen the first episodes when they were the first episodes, so for me, it's not looking back. I'm that old. Fuck. I still don't look at you as being old, Mama. Come on now. Just a few years older than me. Come on. You know, yeah, see, I can't really say that because I call myself old. So maybe I should just bite my own tongue. Yeah. You give me hope. Thank you. My respects, my dear. Love you. And there's the other flip-flop. So, yeah, no, I get that, though. I mean, like, there's certain shows now that you talk to, like, the younger generation now. It's like, and now, you know, I totally understand that because they're like, what are you talking about? Like, oh, is that? And then they'll show you, and it's like, yeah, my dad used to watch that. Thanks, kid. Yep, I get it. Same theory. Yeah, little assholes. No, I guess I'm a little asshole, too. But it's okay. The difference is I know I am, right? So, yeah. But no, I mean, at least I'm expanding my brain a little bit and showing respect to, you know, stuff that came before me. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about people. I'm talking about TV shows and the stuff I enjoy. Because, like, I'll literally look back at stuff because I always go retro. It's really funny. It's all retrospective, you know. And it's all introspective, too, while I'm watching that stuff. It's just like, you know, I get it. It's pretty cool, you know. I'm the closest thing to being a hippie. It's not even fucking funny. And I always hated being called hippie. We learn something new every day, don't we? But no, seriously, though, I love that stuff now. Like, you know, I showed some episodic TV shows to Lisa, and she likes them now. Like, you know, Perfect Strangers, Larry and Balky. That's a great show. I've talked about that too much. But, you know, Family Matters, there's Home Improvement. We've been watching that. Again, it's cheesy, but fuck, I mean, it was one of the greatest shows back in the early 90s to late 90s. You know what I mean? You just go back to it. It makes you feel like you're younger, and that's why we attach ourselves to that. So, I don't know, just my opinion, you know. But, again, just good moral shows, and they have a good message included with it. It's not like that fucking trashy bullshit reality TV shows that are on now that I can't fucking stand. But, you know, where it's all about hype and, you know, you got to see this and you're working with people and hopefully remaining safe while you're working with people and it's like, oh, have you seen that? And I'm always the guy, you've seen it. I'm always the guy that says, no, I don't watch that. Oh my God, you got to see that. That doesn't make me want to watch it any further anymore than what I don't want to already. Because I'm still watching this. I have to catch up on this to get to what you're talking about. I don't know. I always felt like I was just in behind, but, you know, whatever. I don't believe in hype, so maybe you guys can relate. Hopefully you can. Because you're intelligent people, too. I'm just saying. I'm talking about myself too much. I'm so sorry. But, again, I just hope it's all relative. It's more of a feeling. It's not just me per se. It's just a feeling. You know what I mean? I hope I convey that right because it's hard to describe feelings really. But and again, here I go sounding like a fucking Mr. Rogers special. Well, there you go. I'm in good company then. May he rest in peace. But that was a good watch. You want to see something cool? The Fred Rogers documentary. Good stuff. I didn't realize he did all that. I knew he did a lot of stuff. Plus his wife too. Trav says I watch mostly retro shows and cartoons more than new stuff. Yeah, I'm the same way. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really watch cartoons much. Transformers, they call it G1 now, but Transformers, you know what I mean? That's one of my favorite fucking things growing up. I'm obsessed with them. Ninja Turtles, like the actual one we grew up with, like the very first one from the early 90s, or actually 89, I think is when that started. Great show. Used to watch The Simpsons, don't watch that anymore. Not since like season fucking 15. I don't, you know what I mean? And everybody's like, oh, that's another good one too. Like all this hype going on about Rick and Morty. You got to see that. It's like, I've never watched an episode. I don't need to right now. Really, and people come at you all the time for it. Absolutely. You haven't seen that? Why? I'm like, well, fuck. You should really watch that. You should really fuck off. You know what I mean? Live my life for 3 weeks. See if you have time to fucking watch anything. I mean, yeah, we do now, but I'm not going to go out of my way to watch like this hyped up bullshit that people want to, because by the time I've caught up, they've already moved on to something else. So fuck it. Call me cynical. I just think it's realistic. What do I know? But yeah, absolutely. I'm the same way, Trav, for sure. I have all the good ones on my hard drive. I do too. I've got a jump drive 2 terabyte. I've got all the Transformers on there. Including the movie, which I thought was kind of long and drug out, but yeah, Omicron still fucking freaks me the fuck out. That's all I'm saying. The four-sided face. Ugh. Trav says I was all about Marvel and DC cartoons, X-Men, Spider-Man, Batman mostly. Yes, those are some of the ones that I forgot. The 90s Spider-Man, actually it's on Lisa's Fire Stick now. Since she got that, she's got all a whole bunch of different series on there. The 90s Spider-Man, that was really cool. I thought they did that really well.
Which Spider-Man?
I'll take a look at it. I still appreciate the 60s Spider-Man too. I thought that's a trip. The music in that, like just the way it was drawn out and everything. Yeah, it's repeated over and over. Like some of those frames are just all the same episodes and whatever. But that was technology back then. The 90s Spider-Man was great. It's funny, I'm a Spider-Man guy, not a Superman guy, right? He's my favorite superhero, Spider-Man. The Scarlet Spider too. That was really cool when Ben took over. But I see again. I always started in the comic books first. The X-Men were in that same time frame back in the 90s. That was a great cartoon. They did that really well. I was really surprised they brought Banshee into that. I was like, what? My favorite X-Men. I don't know, man. I mean, Wolverine's obvious. And yes, I did see the Wolverine movies. Not bad. I like Hugh Jackman. He's a good actor. I thought he did Wolverine really well. Not a Batman guy per se. I mean, the 90s Batman cartoon, that was okay. I love the movies, the classic ones. Michael Keaton, Batman Returns. I do actually like Batman Forever. I actually like that movie. Batman and Robin, but, anything after that, like the Dark Knight series, I'm not. I saw the first one. Ugh. Yeah, not for me. I'm Batman. Alfred. Like, come on. It's like, we get it. You're a sinister superhero. You don't need fucking, Debbie Does Dallas. Absolutely, Flav. You know what? I confused you with Ted earlier. I don't know if you were here at the time. I feel bad for that. Debbie Does Dallas. I never saw that whole thing. I don't watch porn, man. That's more your bag. Literally. All the power to you, buddy. Pinkies up. I can tell you my favorite porn actresses, though. I can tell you that, but it's back when I used to watch it. I don't watch it now. That's some gross shit. Immoral. For shame. Shame. Oh, fuck. I'm not going to judge you. Flung a few, for fuck's sakes. Ted, good. I'm glad you're still here. I don't know if you heard me earlier. Check your PayPal. My finger slipped on the clicker, man. I'm sorry. It happens. Okay. I just happened to have your thing up, and I went, oops. Sorry, man. I'm sorry. You know, I'm sorry to be so supportive. Um, Definitely. You know, it's just porn's not my thing. I never. You know, I look like a fucking porn actress with fucking facial hair. Come on now. If I turn around and if I do this, no, because that'll excite Flav. No. Okay, we're not going to do that. Well, I mean, maybe if the price is right. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Jesus Christ. Nobody wants to see that shit, man. Sam Squinch. Remember, Mama? Remember, Karen? Sam Squinch? That's drunk for Sasquatch? This guy right here. Plus, I'll bend my Wookiee. No, you don't want to do that. No. For shame. No, fuck, I don't judge. Have at her, you know? Just don't put my fucking picture on top of it, you know? Leave me out of it, all right? Travis says Gambit is my favorite X-Man, and Batman Returns is a holiday classic. Definitely. Gambit, I do like Gambit. I mean, you know, it's kind of funny. Ted's in here. If you ever like watch some of his live stuff, a little bit of the ways back, he's got like, you know, those pop figurines. He's got, but his wall is fucking awesome. He's got like all kinds of stuff up there. He's a Hulk fan. I do like the Hulk too. And I was just getting done saying there, Ted, I'm a Spider-Man guy, not a Superman guy, but Superman's my gimmick, obviously. That's a long story. That's for another time. It's a sarcastic joke from an ex-girlfriend. Yeah. What are you, Superman? And I just kind of ran with it. Not that I think I'm anything shit hot, because I'm not. I'm just me. But I think Mama knows the story. I remember telling you about that. My favorite X-Man, though. Damn. I mean, again, Wolverine's obvious. That's the obvious choice. I do love Wolverine. Cyclops is a fucking tool. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck is that? Like, you know, I can't open my eyes because I can't control it. Then why do you fucking have it? And by the time, over the years, since you know you can't control it, don't you think you learn how to? You know, I get it, but I don't get it. I love Banshee. Banshee was cool. Then there's and I've seen some of those X-Men movies, like the first of the series, like, you know, the ones that Patrick Stewart are in playing Xavier. I think Xavier is cool. And they have like weird characters in there, like Frog. Like, what? You know, I remember Frog from the comic books, but really, like, you could put another like good name in there instead of like putting in like stupid. Anyway, this could go on for a while. Oh, that pisses me off. It grinds my gears. Favorite X-Man though. That's a tough one. Nightcrawler. I mean, hey, you know, Colossus, he's kind of cool, but Nightcrawler. I'd have to say Nightcrawler. You know, because especially back when you're playing, like, Trav, you'll appreciate this. You're playing this fucking stupid like NES games, you know, and they're so difficult. Like, I mean, to the point where you just want to rip out your fucking hair. Like, you're sitting there just going, oh my god, and all they do is just lunge forward, you know, side scrolling, or like it's a top loader sort of game, and you're playing Nightcrawler, but you know, those games suck. They never really got, and we were talking about the Super Nintendo one there, Spider-Man and X-Men. That game sucks, you know, but they got some parts of that right. They were going off the comic book, obviously, the same one I was talking about, the one I had, the Uncanny X-Men, the very first version of the comic book. I don't know what the fuck happened to that, because it was still in mint condition, and it's probably worth a lot of money right now. Actually, Ted, if anything else, I would have sent you that comic book, and you could put that on your wall, or like, I suppose now on your bookshelf, but, you know, put it right underneath Charlie. You know, it'd be a pretty cool spot. If I still had that comic book, because it was the original print, paperback, and it was about maybe that thick. And it was just, you know, it's a red book, right? So one of the first of the series was about that big, about that thick. And I would have laminated that too, just to keep it protected, but I don't remember what happened to it. Otherwise, I would have sent it your way, Ted, because you'd appreciate it a lot more. I mean, I'm not going to put it back here, but even though I have a Shawn Michaels fucking, right? Yeah, whatever. I'd have to say Nightcrawler. You know, the fact he can teleport and stuff. He was always different. Gambit, I do appreciate. Jubilee, what the fuck's her deal? I never understood. Fireworks is a fucking god damn. See, now we're just going on a tangent about fucking that shit. Yeah, let's not. DC, I mean, Batman I never really got into. Not a big Batman fan. Some of the villains from Batman, they're different. I mean, Joker, obviously, but not because I liked Joker before all these movies started happening. I mean, nobody can beat Jack Nicholson. I'm just saying. Heath Ledger, may rest in peace, of course. Like, that's definitely side by side. But, you know, I always appreciated the Joker. The Riddler, not so much. I mean, the 60s Riddler, maybe. You know, that fucking laugh, man. You sound like a fucking weasel. That's all I'm going to say about that. Wonder Woman, I guess she's cool. You know, she's all right. More than all right, I'd say. I do love Superman too, obviously. But, you know, when Superman died in the 90s, and those four, you know, he split off into the four different characters. My favorite out of those was the Eradicator, because I still swear to this very day that was still the real Superman, the Eradicator, the guy that was powered by the sun. I don't know. I mean, nah, whatever. I used to have all the comic books, and I believe what I believe. So, I'm sorry. Let's get back to the comments. Ted goes, my wife and I are watching Infinity War right now. Oh, nice, nice. Thanos just tossed Gamora off the cliff like a bastard. Fucking Thanos, man. Talk about your OP. Talk about your overpowered. Holy shit. You know, you got to respect the Thanos. You have to. I haven't seen that whole movie, to be honest with you. A lot of the new stuff I haven't seen yet. I'm just, you know, I keep to myself. But I'm all music, honestly. So, yeah, Benny the Jets is right. What's next? Heartless World by Tease. Oh my fucking Christ. Classic rock indeed. And then, of course, YouTube goes, copyright strike. Yeah, I haven't gotten any strikes, man. Somebody likes what I'm doing, I guess. Let's see here. Flav says Thanos who? Sodom and Gomorrah. Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah, there you go. That's another story for another video. I prefer Aquaman. He bangs a mermaid. Fuck yeah. I never got into Aquaman, but a mermaid, I can get into. I can get into that. You know, of course, when she comes on land and turns into a human. But see, they start off hot, right? But then they transform into a hot woman. There you go. Maybe I read too far into that. Something smells fishy. No. Broski says, so did Tom Hanks. Indeed. Anybody know Tom Hanks' condition right now? I haven't kept up. Is he still in lockdown or like really like quarantine? Hopefully he's okay. Trav says X-Men 2 for the Genesis is a pretty boss game. I didn't play that one for the Genesis. Which one did I play? The Apocalypse one? I played that for Super Nintendo. I never had a Genesis console. I have the emulator and stuff now, but I used to go to my buddy Joel's place and play fucking Sonic all the time. Joel Lemon, I don't know if you know him. But anyway, and he was one of the guys that just kept me involved in wrestling and stuff. Like, we get pay-per-views. I'd spend the night at his place, make a big deal out of it. We play Genesis, Sonic, and fucking, you know, all kinds of shit. X-Men Apocalypse Now, was it? I know Apocalypse Now is the name of a movie, which I still haven't seen, but X-Men. I think it was the same, because Super Nintendo and Genesis were like a play off each other, so it could have been the same game I played. There was War of the Gems. That was a cool game too. Justice League. Yeah, you know, a couple fighting games here and there. Fuck, I just played the Power Rangers fighting game from the movie, or Power Rangers movie game. I can't tell the difference. There's three of them, right? So there's the original Power Rangers game. I'm talking about Super Nintendo, right? The emulators. Power Rangers movie, right? And then there's the Power Rangers Tournament Fighters game. I just played that the other night. Oh, that's fuck. Jesus Christ. Weird shit. What else have I been playing lately? I played myself some Suicidal today. Like I said, like the last video I put up a couple hours ago, that song really captivated me. I don't even know why. I'm just sitting there on congregate.com. That's not a cheap plug. It's just what I was playing on. And sitting there playing this game, and I open up the game through the Flash player, and you just like, it's just a point and click sort of game. It's an idle game, right? Like I was talking about earlier. You'd have to really be into idle games, IDLE, idle. Um, you're literally just basically watching paint dry and watching the time fly by while you're playing them. Anyway, so the music comes on, and I had my headphones on, right? And it's like in stereo, and the fucking song that was playing, the same one I just put up, holy fuck, I fucking jacked that son of a bitch right up. It's funny we're talking about Nintendo because that song, it's got like this 8-bit feel to it, but the beat of it's fucking amazing. I don't know, it just kind of, it captivated me somehow. So I figured I'd share it with you guys. And does. So yeah, check that out. That's different. The game's neat. You know, you have to be into idle games, like I said, because it's going to be kind of boring if you're like into like, you know, a whole bunch of like games. This is just like one of those pass the time sort of things. I like idle games here and there. I go to Congregate and play a lot of games there too, and I got my own account and whatever the fuck on there. So I'm not plugging the fucking website. I'm just saying I like the website. So yeah, it's different, you know, and it's just like playing addicting games, or like you're going to whatever gaming site you use just to, you know, like you're playing Bowman or just those types of games, just small bullshit little things. Anyway, so that song really, like, it came in my headphones and I went, what the fuck, you know? So I found myself tapping my foot and fucking bobbing my head, and I'm clicking the mouse at the same time. Like, this is fucking sweet. So I go to that game's creator's website, and I bookmarked it, and they were, since I was already on PayPal to begin with, Ted, wink, wink, and Mrs. And my hand slipped. All right, I'm sorry, man. Like, brother, come on. Support your local artists, first of all. Support the people that entertain you, because at least they give a fuck to entertain you. And I'm like, I have to buy that fucking song, you know? It was, what was the title of it again? I just fucking posted it too. I mean, I can play a snippet for you right here, but yeah, it's already been posted. Life is a Countdown. So anyway, there's 2 versions of it that you can play in the game. Like, it's cool that you have an option to like turn on this robotic voice that sings over it. So I wanted that version. I'm like, no. So I searched it up on Google. So I brought it up in the old Google machine, and you know, you can buy it, but it's more of a donation. So I sent like $7 to the creator or whatever, just for one song, because, you know, it's a cool game. I really enjoyed it. So fuck, support your artist. And so anyway, the receipt came in my email, and opened it up, and it said, here, you can download it, go back, download it, put it on the desktop. And I pulled up my open studio thing that I use for my intro for some of my videos here on YouTube. And fuck, I sound like a TV commercial. I don't mean to, I'm sorry. But so I was, you know, dabbling around with that, and then I'm like, fuck it, just share it with people, you know. So I wasn't going to go live tonight. I'm just going to put up something silly, you know. I do that once in a while. I'll throw a little Easter egg in there, and just because it's fun, I wanted to share with you, because the song's fucking wicked. It's awesome. It's got a nice beat to it. So anyway, it captivated me, and I figured, yeah, okay. You know, I looked at Lisa. I said, you know, you got to hear the song. You know, I'm playing the game, and I said, here, listen to this in the headphones. And she's like, holy shit. I said, I know. You know, it reminds me of like an old school Nintendo game, but like put it into modern beats and stuff like that. So plus the robotic voice that sings over that song, it reminds me of like Daft Punk kind of bullshit. So, and I like Daft Punk, just like the rest of us. And I don't know, just one of those things. It just kind of caught me funny. I was like, this is fucking awesome. All right, I'm going to share that. So I did that, and I was playing another game too, where I like the soundtrack to the game. And yeah, that's basically all I did today. So yeah, there you go. And then Flav goes, trying to fire himself. He goes, time, board, go live. All right, I'm sitting here anyway. You know, my fucking ass hurts. My tailbone's protruding out the fucking skin because of this goddamn fucking wooden chair that's all creaky and fucking. But hey, you know, since I'm sitting here and I'm not doing much, you know, just listening to tunes and whatever, rolling smokes and telling jokes. That's basically what I'm doing. So might as well say hello to you fine folk, you know. I'm a little bit later than I, you know, usually am, but that's fine. Nothing but time, man. Flav says, I remember working security when I was 18 and I used to jerk off in my boss's black coffee. Oh, God. You sick bastard. It makes me further. I mean, yep, that's Flav. It's great for the hair. Great for the hair. Pantene Pro V, eat your heart out. Sick fucker. God love you. Fuck, you always make me laugh though, man. If anything else, some of the stuff you send me on Facebook, like this is gross. It's gross. Like I literally have to remove it. I just because I'm sitting there just gagging. Sorry if you guys hate that. Blame Flav, don't blame me. Then she hired me full time. Speaking of addicting games, all right, you still got it. But if you can still hear me, I'm still going to keep on going. The Eradicator to me was always, I always thought that was, I always felt like, maybe that's a better way to put it. I felt like that was the real Superman that just kept on going. You know, maybe he's just in disguise or incognito. So I always thought that was the branch off of, you know, when Superman, you know, what the fuck, you know, Doomsday killed him. It was the Eradicator, I swear to God. I mean, you could probably dispute that. You could probably say that I'm dead wrong because, you know, a lot of you guys are all comic book fans out there too. And you stick to the canon and you read about it and everything. And, you know, I did lose touch with it after a while because there's a little bit of empty spaces in there where I can't quite put, you know, can't quite fill the holes in when it comes down to the storyline because I didn't really keep up with it. I mean, I just remember reading those series of comic books and, you know, playing the game and, you know, when you see it on, I don't know if they ever filmed it, if they ever created that for television. Maybe, Trav, maybe you can tell me. But anyway, I always thought the Eradicator was the guy, you know, as far as that's concerned. I don't know. I'm just weird that way. I just had that feeling. Let's see here. Flav says Tom is fine. Tom Hanks is fine. Good. I'm glad. I love his acting. I love him as a person. He's such a sweet guy. He's funny as hell. Yeah, because I was kind of getting concerned about that. Very few celebrities kind of hit me funny. I mean, he's one of them, actually. He's one that I follow all the time. Travis says Rise of Apocalypse was for... Rise of Apocalypse, that's what it was. Thank you very much. It's different from the Genesis ones. I'm still playing Zelda, but I had to wait a week to get a new controller. My joystick snapped one night. Oh, that sucks. Oh, man. Which console? I know it's Nintendo, but which Zelda game were you playing? Don't tell me it was Ocarina. Actually, I have that. I have an N64 with Ocarina. I have Bad Fur Day. I also have, I think I already told you about this, Sub-Zero Mythologies. I hate that fucking game with a passion. What else do I have for that? And Pokemon Stadium 1, for fuck's sakes. Flav says, she used to call me sweetie. Yeah. Sugar in the coffee, indeed. I like my sugar with coffee and cream. Yeah. Good. I'm not going to say nothing about that. That's, you know, I think that kind of speaks for itself. You know, speaking of pinkies up, you take your pinky, you just kind of, you know, you take the cup and you just kind of mix it. I understand. Makes the coffee thicker, doesn't it? Ew. Travis says they made an animated movie and it was awesome. DC usually makes a lot. Oh, that's true too. Yeah, I forgot about that. I should really watch that. DC actually makes a lot of awesome animated movies. If you haven't seen them, it was Ocarina. Oh man, damn. You know, how hard is that to find an N64 controller now? Because I only have the one, like the console I bought off a buddy of mine like 20 years ago for $20. It only came with that one red controller. So, Flav says she asked me to do it. It's not like I was doing it secretly. I mean, knowing you, I don't think you'd do anything secretly anyway. So, and I love that about you. You know, open book, so to speak. Not a book that I'd like to read, but hey, you know, you're a good-looking man. You know, you get by and, you know, your charm. You have charm. You do. A little shimmer, you know, a little glimmer in your step. I don't know if that'd be the right way to do it. Plus, you're ruining coffee, man. Coffee's awesome. Why would you do that? Why? Why, Flav? Why? Why am I not doing that? No wonder I'm so fucking uptight. Anyway, especially those thick ones, yeah. Especially the thick coffees, yeah. The flabby frappuccinos. I'm just making shit up now. Or maybe you are. I'm just trying to label it as something. You know, if you walk into Starbucks, fuck it. Travis says that's sick, man. Travis says Amazon here in 3 days, 2 for 30. Oh, nice. Okay, not bad. Chinese knocks, but they work. Hey, anything, as long as it works, man. Make sure you scrub it extra, though. Make sure you take out that disinfectant and fucking scrub it right down so those buttons fall right off. Chinese knockoffs, yeah. Yeah, for sure. I don't know what I'd do if mine ever broke. I guess I'd have to do the same thing. So, Lisa never plays the 64. She has an actual, like I was saying, I think I told you about this a few days ago. She has a Super Nintendo console. Forget what she has for it. I know NHL 97 for whatever reason. I never took Lisa to be a sports game sort of player. I really wish I kept mine though, because I had a whole bunch of games for the Super Nintendo. There's one in particular called Draken, Drakkhen. It's a really weird RPG. Like it was a one and done. Like it was just like it kind of reminded me of Eye of the Beholder, like the Dungeons and Dragons sort of games. And it was hard as fuck. And there's no instructions that came with it, so you didn't know what the fuck you were doing. 4 characters. It's hard to stay alive. But anyway, so that was one of the dealios I used to play back in the day. A Link to the Past is always one of my favorite games ever. Mastered that fucking game. Just played that the other night there too. There was a bunch. There's a bunch of stuff I used to play all the time, like physically with the cartridges. I used to have a whole bunch of stuff in the library. I don't know what happened to my console from back then or the games. I think my little niece took them and destroyed them or whatever. Don't remember. I had a whole bunch. Super Metroid is one of my favorite games of all time, by the way. That's a great game. Highly recommended. Let's see here. Trav says, I have all 3 Donkey Kongs. Donkey Kong Country 1, another one of my favorites of all time. 2 and 3, never really played a whole lot. 2 was iffy. Love the first one. Both Mario's and Spider-Man, separation anxiety for the SNES. I love Maximum Carnage. I love that first one. Separation anxiety wasn't too bad. Venom's a great character too. I forgot to mention him. Good old Brocky boy. I got into Venom too when he first came out. That was cool. Yeah, those games were pretty neat. I liked Maximum Carnage though. I think that'd be my favorite of the 2. But you know what? I'd probably put them side by side. I like them both. Donkey Kong Country number 1 was the original Donkey Kong Country. Awesome. The music, man, especially the water level. Oh, I love that song. It's just something about it. I love this song too. Games Without Frontiers. Hell yeah. Gabriel. Yeah, that game, man. I used to rent that back to back. We all did that when rentals were a thing. You just keep renting it out. You be that asshole that somebody else tries to go get the game like from Blockbuster or whatever, and you're the one that has it because you just keep paying your $3 or $4 or whatever. No, I'll take it for another week. That'd be great. Thanks. Get your hands on it. You can't stop playing it. So yeah, that's definitely really cool. Both Marios. I like Mario World a lot. That's really cool. My favorite of the Mario series, Jesus. I think we were talking about this not too long ago. I love Mario 2. And Mario 3, I'd say. And Mario World. I'd say those are my 3 favorites. I mean, Mario Brothers 1, that's a no-brainer. I mean, that's one of the very first games I've ever played, so you can't really say it's one of my favorites, but it's one that I mostly played. It's too cliche. And Link to the Past as well. Nice. Trav says separation anxiety is pretty much the same as Maximum Carnage. Oh yeah, it's just a spin-off, really. Or it's almost like a continuation, only it's in the same time frame. I don't fucking know how to describe that. But not as much effort in making it. Carnage, I like a lot more. See, exactly, I'm the same way. Even Green Jelly made the fucking soundtrack for that game. That's fucking sweet. Actually downloaded the actual song too. It's called Carnage, I guess. And Yeah, I still listen to that this very day. I like green jelly. Every time I think about green jelly, though, I think little pig, let me in. You know, that's a great song too. Um, but yeah, Maximum Carnage was definitely my favorite out of the Spider-Man series. The Spider-Man for the very first PlayStation, I remember playing the shit out of that. That was kind of fun. It was all right. Controls were really fucked up, but anyway, the Superman game for PlayStation was a pain in my fucking ass. It's that second level where you're flying through rings. Like, what the fuck were they thinking? Oh, they really fucked that up. Yeah, just a whole bunch of games from back then. You know, it's always great. I love how we always come back talking about video games, man, because it makes me feel better too. I'm not much of a gamer these days. Like on the contrary of today, like I sat back and played a bunch of stupid whatever games on here, but usually I'm on the couch and I'll be playing Battlefield 1 or Destiny 2 or, because I have some pretty cool, decent friends that I'm in a clan in Destiny 2. We're called Vexy. Um, I'll play with them late at night. So I use these to game with. It's probably not the best. I'm not that much of a gamer where I'd buy like a Turtle Beach headset with like an actual microphone. So that does the trick. Hopefully it doesn't drive them nuts. But I met some pretty cool friends on there, man, on Xbox One. But, I'll do that. It all depends. It all depends on what my mood is. Normally, I just sit back and watch YouTube, and whether it be TED or whether it be some other channels. I got to catch back up on TED stuff. I'll sit there and I'll eat something, or Ted, I've actually put you, if you're still here, I've actually put you on in the background while I'm trying to fall asleep. It's very soothing. His voice is soothing to me. I don't know. Just put it down low a little bit and just and if it's a new one that I haven't seen that I've already watched all the way through since I've been asleep, I'll go back and I'll watch it again. I don't know, just stuff like that. It's mostly just watching stuff, online like YouTube. I don't really watch, like I said, normal TV. So, and the news, forget about it. It's fuck that. It's all fake to me. If I want to get updates, I know where to look. So, there you go. I'm about ready to end this actually here, guys. It's been 2 hours, 20 minutes. Not bad. Not bad. I love this, man. This is fucking awesome. So I'll have this smoke and then because it's like 1:45 in the morning, my time, our time. So it's getting late. But I love being here. Good idea, Flav. Kudos to you, buddy. Trav says, where are we at here? Trav says, yeah, them and presidents of the USA. Oh, man, every time I think about them, I think about the song Peaches. Lump and all that stuff. Yeah, great. But Kitty, too. Fuck. Little Blue Doom Buggy. I like that song, too. But Peaches, it's that fucking guitar riff towards the end of the song. It's in the music video where the ninjas start attacking them. It's that guitar riff. I love that. Love that. Try to look for a remix version of Peaches, man, but you can't really find it. I'm just like, fuck. Because I want to hear that guitar part looped. Oh, that'd be sweet. I love that. It's wicked. I love the song Peaches anyway, but still. I'm sorry. You said more than that. Were those kind of funny rock bands in the 90s. Yeah, like, who else am I thinking about too? Like Les Claypool. Oh, fuck, what were they called? Why known as Big Brown Beaver. Primus, thank you. Just silly stuff like that. I mean, I only like Primus because of Les Claypool. So, there you go. Yeah, Presidents USA, they were pretty cool. I like that album, the first one. That also came in. They came in the awesome part of like 90s alternative pop rock or progressive rock. I love that stuff. I love it. I like that stuff too. Is that Sammy's Van Halen? No, that's Van Halen. Van Halen. But anyway, David Lee Roth. I'm a Sammy fan, not a David Lee Roth fan per se. There's a few songs that David Lee Roth put out or sang that I love, but to this very day, I can't do a backflip on stage, so I'm not going to fucking make fun of him. You know what I mean? I'll probably throw my back out or hit my drummer in the face. And we don't want to do that because he's, he probably whined a lot. Yeah. Buyers, if you're out there, let me know. Travis says, yeah, I have Spider-Man from PS1, one of my faves. I like that game. There's just something about that one. It was different. Definitely different. Maybe that's why. Travis says my wife. Oh, by the way, hi Kate. I'm sorry. I did see that earlier. Sorry. Hi Kate. Sorry. Trying to catch up. Love to Kate. My wife never believed that Dune Buggy was a song. I would sing it around the house, and she thought I made it up. Little blue Dune Buggy in the sand. Oh yeah, oh that's a real fucking thing. Yep. It's the song Kitty. You should play that for her. She'll either love you or punch you in the throat. Yeah. Kitty on my foot and I want to touch it. Just different stuff, man. Just, funny as hell though. It's almost like the rocked up version of Weird Al or like Frank Zappa or something like that. I don't know. It's one and the same, part and parcel. What do I know? Nothing. But yeah, for sure. After this I just might go and play a game or something, but I'm gonna see. It might be too late now. I don't even know if Mom is still here. Karen, are you still here, honey? There goes a third flip flop. Ty, it's late. Shut up. Front door. She wanted us to get a hold of her. I don't know. I forgot to tell Lisa that when she came out. Oops. Sorry, Mama. Too self-involved, man. But yeah, all that stuff was great. I'm missing out on a lot of stuff that I could have said right there too. I'm like skipping over a great bunch of games and everything, but I find myself going back to that. Like I said, like just going back retrospective and just picking up the controller and just sitting here and it's a fucking hoot, man. Like I'm sitting here just loving it. All the old tunes that you're used to hearing and some of the games you haven't played since you were a kid, and it's great. I love that stuff. It's positive. It keeps you distracted from all the fucking shadow puppets going on out there. Yeah. Oh, Renegade. Yes, sir. That's a great song. Always wanted to sing that one. Can't do it now, but always wanted to. I'll never say never, but I'll have to get Trav to kick me in the balls before I start singing a song like that. Well, first I have to get it out of Lisa's purse. There you go. So she thinks. Fuck. But listen, I'm going to probably end it here because, no, not probably. I should end it here. It's getting late. It's 10 to 2 in the morning. But listen, thanks for hanging out. As usual, this is always a good time, man. I love doing this. I love sitting here with you guys. I love it. I love it. I love you. Hopefully everybody still remains safe out there. Hopefully this will be all over soon. Oh, fuck. Man. Tomorrow I might have to go out to the store, which is literally a 5 to 7 minute walk that way, so it's not bad. I'm going to speed walk fucking champion right here. Damn right, we'll speed hobble in, because that's what I do, I hobble. I have to go get some more milk. Night to you too, broski. I'm glad you were here. I love you, Scotty. I miss you on my couch, man. Come over. After this is all fucking done. Hopefully you're safe out there too, man. So we're going to have to go get some milk from the Petro, and not to give away my location, And to those of you that know where I'm at, shut up. But anyway, going to go there and get milk. Probably a couple of other things too. We're running low on bread. So, Lisa's making more bread, which is awesome. But, after that runs out, because when she bakes something, it's gone. Like she made cookies tonight and they're already half gone. So, not doing my fat ass any favors. Rubes, I didn't know you were still here, honey. You didn't say anything. Good night to you too, sweetie. I hope you're safe out there, though, seriously. You guys just got done going through that goddamn snowmageddon over there. I'm glad you made it through that okay. And then this. So, and here 2020 was supposed to be a good year. You know what I mean? Like, we all had that hope, or at least that sort of wish somehow that 2020 would like change everything. It's like, it's a double 20, man. Like, positive, everything's going to be great. And then that happens. And then this happens, right? Fuck. We just can't catch a break, can we? Jeez, we always wish for the very best. Like, I don't believe in resolutions, but the next new year, maybe I'll say, 3 more Hail Marys. I do a lot of praying. I really do. I'm not a religious guy, but I am a Jesus guy. So, he happens to be a friend of mine. I'm very thankful because if not, I wouldn't be the nice guy you all come to tolerate. I was going to say no one love, but that's too far. You know what I mean? But no, I'm glad you caught me too, man. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you guys are all here. You make me feel better. You know, you really do. And I can't thank you enough. And I won't thank you enough. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah, thank you. I love you guys, man. This is cool. So I actually am glad I decided to go live because, you know, I was just gonna put up that song. And by the way, check that out when we're done here. Check out my last video. You'll love this song, Trav. You're gonna you'll be over the moon, man. So if you got headphones, put them on, crank it up. Seriously, just watch out for my intro. It comes in loud. It's like 4 minutes and 30 seconds long. It's a cool song. It's really neat. You know, so I was just going to do that. Just going to put that song up as like an Easter egg, a little special something, and just call it a night. But no, I'm glad I was here. You know, I'm glad that we can continue to do this because that's what I believe in. You know what I mean? So yeah. I hope you have a great night, groups. Hope you stay safe. Hopefully your family's okay. You know, just hopefully this is over soon. That's all I can say. Excuse me. Travis says, have a great night. You too, my brother. The pleasure is always, definitely. And the pleasure's mine, my friend. Gonna hit the hay and some Voyager. Yeah. I recommend. I like season 2, but actually even the first season's fine. I don't know where you started from. Hopefully the first season. The third season gets pretty cool. I like that. There's some the episode Coda. Is it Coda? Which episode is that? Oh no, I'm thinking Next Generation. I'm sorry. There's it's in the second season, I think. There's a really stupid episode of Voyager. Just skip over that. You'll know which one it is when you come across it. Anyway, skip that. But yeah, man, I might just do the same. You know, when I go to bed, I'll just put on fucking Voyager or something. That'd be great. You know, you guys stay safe. And to Kate, you know, my love to Kate. I'm sorry I didn't see that earlier. I'm sure she was in the room and everything. I'm sorry. Hi, Kate. Hopefully you guys are doing great. And Scotty, you know, give me a call anytime, man. Tomorrow, see, it's tough to say because sleep's all messed up. So just give me a call, man. Don't matter. You have the number. Trav, if you want the home number, man, if you want to keep in contact that way, that's cool too. Just private message me on Facebook and, you know, give you details and stuff. Even Ruby, man, if you want to give me a call or I can call you, don't matter. You know, it's nice to stay in contact because that's what we need, especially right now. So same goes for anybody else. Anybody else wants to get a hold of me that way, you know, in between things, in between lives, that's cool. I'm all for it. Just private message me on Facebook. I've got most of you. So God bless you. Stay well. Praying for everybody's safety, including my own and Lisa's too, of course. And praying that this thing will go away. So God bless. Take care of yourselves and stay the fuck home as much as you can. Be smart, you know, exercise common sense. And, you know, I love you very much. Thanks for always hanging out and sticking with me and showing me support because I'll support you back. You know what I mean? So, you guys take care of yourselves. All right. I don't know when we'll be going live again, but I'm trying to do it every second day, so you never know. It could be tomorrow, could be the next day, it should be the next day. Let's do it again. You know, let's just keep this up. So, good night and sleep well. Dream happy. That's my favorite thing to say lately. Dream happy. You know? And if you are still out there working, you know this is where I say it. Remember, if you're working too hard, God bless you if you are. I'm so sorry if you are. So sorry. You're doing it wrong. Literally. God bless. Take care. Tai, the good guy, everybody's favorite, Superman. Out. Love you guys. Okay? Take care of yourselves. Thanks for joining us. We'll do this again, obviously. I promise. Good night. Sleep well. Dream happy.